Okay, it is confirmed that Chud is an interdimensional being.
Okay.
The recording has started, that's the only context it has.
Alright, cool.
Dolgrim 2.
Dolgrim
That's
2?
a very tiny chair. I'm looking at Stonk, I'm looking at this chair.
Stonk would absolutely destroy that chair.
You know, those are chairs meant for humans, and Stonk is mini.
Even for Mikkel, that's a pretty small chair.
You're also very
Spiral.
big.
I have a clarifying question.
Yes.
It would
This
fit
table doesn't
slim.
actually still have stuff on it if it's knocked over, right?
No,
Okay.
it does not.
Maybe it's a halfling cabin.
Whoa.
Does that make stuff stay on tables after it flips over?
I don't know what you're talking
Maybe
about.
they just glued shit to the table. We just
it's
glued
mimics. It's all mimics, guys. Oops, all mimics.
It's a mimic cabin. Holy
My favorite
shit.
cereal.
Alright, let's get this thing started.
This is my favorite room in Stonk's mansion. Oops, all mimics.
And then he's just like, don't hurt my baby!
They're my
Oh
pets.
no, I forgot to do the session recap for this one, did I?
Oh no.
Oh,
no.
shit, okay.
All the audience needs to know. Trauma. There you go.
So, let's run through this together then.
Oh.
So I'm pulling up my notes and I'll remember to write it down real quickly. So, last session, alright, we had, Tikan did a lot of talking.
Yes.
The little
Talking
child in the
and
barrel and a lot of
has...
Is
Okay.
a child.
Is a child.
Is a child, and it is not in a barrel, and is not an it.
And it's not. They are not held against their will.
Yeah, they are here on their own concept of being here.
As much as a 4-year-old child has a concept of being, by which not really, because they're a child.
Saying 4-year-old children are people.
No, they are. They just don't have a concept of,
I feel like
People.
their object permanence
I
is just coming
feel
in.
like they don't become fully sentient till like 5.
I don't think they become fully sentient until they're like 14, 15.
Able to hold an argument against another person.
Oh, yeah.
And then they're sentient.
In which case, there's some adults who aren't even sentient that is out going off of that.
Yeah.
Alright, so
How
here's
sentient is Takan?
What?
He's 9 intelligence. He is a human being. Alright, so
He's a man.
Takan did a lot of talking.
Man.
Basically, the two main points from last session were eyes that were carved into trees led the party to an open area where a man mutilated, torn in half by trees laid.
Sucks to be him.
Ravens landed around the area and proceeded to threaten you all on behalf of the Archdruid Andor. As of now, we are currently waking up and getting ready for the rest of the journey to Eldergard today.
We're
So,
all very cheerful.
everyone, at this point, everyone is waking up and ready to move forward on their journey.
And weather check.
And roll the weather. Matt.
He's putting all the dice in the cart.
Matt, what are you doing? Oh.
Why are you...
That's a 5.
Okay. It's a particularly shitty day out today. Quite windy, low visibility.
Matt.
You can blame Matt.
Matt.
Because it all fell over. Didn't work.
Everything's
Why didn't you
shitty
roll the
now.
percentile die?
You're supposed to roll a
Would've
D100.
I was?
Yes.
I've been rolling d20s.
No, he's been swapping back and forth.
You use whatever you feel like.
You literally grab
This one's prettier.
a.
Like,
They're the
okay.
same set.
What? Yeah, no, why do you think all the ones for this set aren't in the cart?
Because they're pretty.
Except for this one. This one's cool.
Except for you, you can stay.
You're special.
But yeah, continue. We keep doing my thing.
Okay. So we ended off last night after, I believe, Stonk and Slane were the ones to last have their watch, correct?
Yes.
Alright. And by the time in the morning, Eric made his way into the cart after that sad conversation.
Yeah.
Oh, F.
F in the chat.
F.
No.
And Takan and Odell made an agreement to, once they get to the city, to gamble on behalf of Shizzle the horse.
I forgot about that.
Shizzle and foe.
Shizzle and shizzle and
Shizzle and foe, as the order you would assume to make.
Yes.
Shizzle and foe.
Yes.
I'm renaming foe if I get it.
What are you gonna name?
You named it in the first
I didn't name it. I
You
didn't name
were
it
the
foe.
one
I
who
named
named-
Shizzle.
What up?
Foe is not even its canonical name. You haven't even asked if it has one. I haven't thought of any names.
Oh, well, I mean, canonically.
Well, as my first question, what are the horses' names? On the spot, Lauren, what are they?
What you have to ask as Stonk, you have to go up to Odell and ask.
Shizzle.
Stonk, go up to Odell and ask with your character voice.
No.
With his
I wanna do
definite
that.
character voice.
Can I ask
you
Odell a
talking
question?
Yes, you can ask him a question.
Odell,
I don't do
Yes.
voices.
why is one of your horses named Shizzle, and what is the name of your other one?
I did not name it Shizzle. I do not know where you got that from. Why did the horse tell you its name was Shizzle, Tikan?
I think
Yes.
he's talking on.
Okay. He just nods his head. That's great.
It is my horse.
Well, we'll see. We'll see about that. All right. So, like I said, the weather is not doing very hot today. So, visibility is all reduced. Your speed is also reduced. Everyone say thank you, Matt.
Thank you, Matt.
Thank you, Edison.
You're welcome.
What?
I'm gonna roll
Special
percentile
guest, everyone, Edison.
to see.
He's just watching.
I'm
Like
watching
a
from a distance.
Like, I'm uncomfortable, he's not
watching and
blinking.
twirling his dagger.
I'm at the couch, staring at the table.
Nice.
He's not blinking is the more concerning bit.
Or is he blinking too much? The world time will tell.
I just blinked us all.
Okay.
My eyes are stinging.
Wait, so I have a question.
Yes.
If we got minus speed for the bad weather, would we have gotten plus speed for good weather?
No.
Well, that's not very fair.
Yeah, there are quite a few negatives to
You're-
bad weather.
Remember,
Your,
do you
your rolls
remember
have
when it's
consequences,
sunny
Matt.
and you just travel faster?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the
Your car-
standard speed.
Because as we all know, everyone is solar powered.
I mean, maybe the birds are happier and they
You
like
are the bottleneck,
help
not
us
the
push our
weather.
cart. Hmm?
You're Disney princesses.
We go to ludicrous speed. And by ludicrous, I mean normal.
Half speed.
Takan just starts singing on the side of the cart, and all the birds come to him.
Can I roll for that?
You can roll performance if you want to sing to yourself.
Birds.
Plus.
That's 12. Oh my god.
You have to pull out your stuff.
And then, so you have to do performance, and then you have to do animal handling.
Both?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
It's so much work for Matt to have to roll multiple times in a
Hold
row.
on, hold
Plus
on,
2 if you actually
hold
start
on.
singing.
We'll give you advantage on it if you actually sing the song.
What? No. I'm trying to
Not
figure-
worth it.
I'm trying to
Not
figure
worth
out-
having the internet having Matt's recording of his singing for all time.
My singing
Somebody
is
out there might
great.
remix it.
Alright, let's hear it.
My singing
You can
is
sing
great.
anything, literally anything.
The only thing that gets to hear me sing is my shower. And my
What's-
shower is
What song is the
I'm the
car
best
singing?
vocalist I've ever been.
Never gonna
There.
give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around.
Alright, so I need to do performance and
copyright.
what? Animal handling?
Oh shit, right.
He's singing the Old Norse version.
Performance is, 14.
Okay.
And animal handling.
12.
I'll say, you attract a raven to a branch nearby, and it caws at you.
Is it like a pissed off kind of call, like stop, or?
It's a, oh yes, please continue.
Give away your position.
I continue.
He's got a fan.
He's got a singular fan.
Just like us.
I'm not doing it for me anymore, I'm doing it for my fans.
Can we really judge him?
Alright.
It's how he makes his income.
Yeah.
I mean, he's no stranger to
Respect the
love.
hustle.
Is there
That's
anything
only
you
fair.
guys would like to
Shut
do
the fuck up.
before we move on?
I would like to not get murdered by an archdruid.
Okay, that's good.
That's
good.
we'll take that under advisement. Unfortunately, we can't do that. We can't promise it. Stonk definitely cannot promise anything.
I love this cart.
I'll say at this point, as you guys make your way further into the wilds, initially it was pretty hilly with these trees covered in snow, but as you move closer to the city, it slowly becomes more and more sloped. Like you're finally beginning to hit the bottom of mountainous slopes. Okay.
Wait, so we're going up mountains now?
Well, like
We're
the
going
base.
We're going up the base of the mountain.
Yes.
Does that mean our speed is lowered from half to even less?
Now we're at quarter.
Yes, it does. Thanks for reminding me. I'm gonna write that down.
Mash!
It's just more road trip time.
That's true.
More time for.
More time for you guys think it's all fun. Oh, I don't know what's going on, but I'm interrogating it.
Is Stonk getting dysentery?
roll Constitution save.
Oh,
Wait, what happened?
I'm
Did
rolling
Stonk
for
get
dysentery.
Why?
This is an Oregon Trail episode.
Oh
Constitution
no!
saving. It's probably gonna be high.
Bad weather, going
Even
through a
with the
mountain.
lower.
I've seen this before.
Gets a
Yeah.
case of diarrhea.
This is where the entire party
Okay, that's
dies now.
only a 15.
I'll say that saves. You're good.
Good.
What if he's
For
gonna
now.
I was
What
gonna
if he
be
got
very
14?
confused at how much dysentery.
How you got quite a bit of dysentery.
And if
You got the
later,
dysen, but not the
dysentery.
terry.
Hey, I think you should roll every hour for dysentery.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, it's not a thing that just comes
Roll a
and goes.
d20 every hour.
Lasts a while.
If you roll
Fair
a
enough.
nat
Every
1,
hour on
Edison,
the hour.
Edison physically comes over and attacks.
Edison will throw you out the window.
Edison
Alright,
is
just let me know when I need to roll again.
It's okay,
Alright.
you have 59 minutes?
Done anything yet?
No.
No.
Well, we've confirmed
I don't know
that
if-
their names are not Shizzle.
Wait, we don't even know what their names are. We just said that their name isn't that.
He just was like, "That's really nice, Takan."
Bodo.
Yes, Takan.
What are the names of the horses?
While this is going on, I'm gonna do something special.
Okay, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna cast Speak with Animals.
Oh,
Do
'Cause
that?
that's a thing I can do.
does that come with? That comes with the bear totem, right?
Yeah, it's the bear
Okay.
totem.
All right.
Actually, it's just the Spirit Guardian.
The horses' names are Dasher, Prancer, Vixen, Comet,
Oh my fucking
Cupid,
God.
Blitzen, and then Rudolph. There aren't that many horses, but some of them have two.
Wait, which two are shared, Lauren? I need to know this for my notes. My very important notes.
One of them specifically, his first name is Donner, and his last name is Blitzen Rudolph.
Wow. What a shitty horse.
Is it like a hyphenated last name, or is it just all one word?
No, it's Donner, like first name, and
Yeah.
then his last name is Blitzen hyphen Rudolph.
Okay.
You haven't answered Dakan though. That was
Yes.
out of
I have a
character.
question. If
How dare? It was in character.
No.
if Donner is the first horse you named, could we assume that that horse is up front and he's counting them back towards us?
Sure.
So, are we saying that Donner is leading our party through the mountains while there is really bad weather going on?
Now hear me out as well.
No. Donner, Blitzen,
Donner,
Rudolph.
Blitzer,
Specifically
Rudolph.
the Rudolph part
Yeah,
is
is
guiding
leading the
us.
sleigh.
Donner, Blitzen, Rudolph.
So
okay.
that cancels out, and we're just average luck.
Yeah.
Okay, I was just making sure we weren't.
Alright, we're
Donner
back
party.
down to half speed.
And then what's the other two's names?
So we have.
Oh, the other threes.
So there are 4 total horses,
Yes.
correct? Okay, so we
Donner,
have
Blitzen,
Donner,
Rudolph.
Blitzen, Rudolph. We have let's go. We'll keep Comet because that's a good one, and Prancer Vixen.
Which one's this one?
That one. We can have that one be Dave.
Wait,
There's a new horse?
There's another one?
There's a new one. What?
I thought we only had 2 horses this entire time.
There has been 4 the whole time. There's been the
So now
2
there's
leading.
5?
No, there's always been 4. So it's Dave, Prancer Vixen. Prancer Vixen's one name.
Okay.
Comet and Donner, Blitzen, Rudolph.
And then Dave is just by himself. This is on the
I'll
same.
say that Shizzle is Prancer Vixen.
I want to buy Dave.
You want to buy Dave?
I would want to buy Dave too. Also, now that we've got the names, I don't need to do speak with animals anymore. So
You too late.
Is
you
that the
cast-
only reason you got
it's
that?
a 10-minute cast time.
You've
we
cast
got the
the spell.
answers. No.
What do they call themselves?
Lauren?
I want to hear what Shizzle has to say, Josh.
Lauren?
I don't
The
anymore.
Dave is on par with Brick.
Okay, got it.
That's just how it feels like with just Dave being there with Brick.
There we go.
Brick.
There we go. Those are the canonical names. Dave, Prancer Vixen, also known as Shizzle, Comet, and Donner Blitzen Rudolph.
How do these names fit into the local customs of folklore?
They're very honorable horse names.
Yeah, good.
Dave is the most honorable.
Dave is the most honorable of all.
Can I roll for the etymology of these Norse names?
Sure, with disadvantage, because you have no idea what you're talking
But
about.
what's an entomology?
4, 18, history, 4.
Ooh,
Almost.
Dave.
David
Dave. Dave sounds familiar. The other ones are definitely not Tabaxian origin. But Dave, that's just a good name.
Is Dave a god?
Dave is not.
Dave.
Goliath.
Dave.
Dave.
Davy Crockett.
Okay. So now that the horses are named, is there anything else anyone would like to do?
That answered my questions for the horse.
I think we're done with the horse chapter.
All right.
Anticon is no longer
We're
a horse
done
crawl.
horsing around.
Now we need
Let's
the name
move
for the
on.
cart.
Well,
What's the name of the cart?
It's the Donner Party.
Oh no!
Oh my god.
No!
Donner, Donner's the first horse.
That-
Donner's leading us.
Okay.
It could be a whole
Did
lot
you not
worse.
get that joke when you made it earlier?
Yeah.
Oh no! I meant more like he knows, right? He knows. You know.
Do you not know?
Do you not know?
What?
Donner Party?
Yeah, no, I know.
Okay.
He's made that joke like twice now.
Okay.
Yeah, I know.
I
I'm
didn't hear the
confused.
first time.
Who doesn't Does everybody...
No.
Okay, just clarifying. Everybody gets the joke.
Kelly doesn't get the joke.
I don't get the joke.
They were family who ate each other. When
On
they...
the Oregon
Oh,
Trail.
On the Oregon
Yeah.
Trail.
Oh,
They were the ones who
I
ate
forget
each
you people don't learn about the Oregon Trail.
I
You're not
learned- yeah, I
familiar.
did
I
not
learned
know
I learned
that.
it because it was a family joke. Donner Party of 5. Oh, 4.
other.
I learned about it. You see, and that's why
You speedrun the Oregon Trail.
Oh.
Oh, good. He should die very quickly then,
Oh,
right?
no.
I see why that joke didn't hit the first time. I looked at this part of the table, but most of this part of the table didn't get it.
I got it.
I just missed the first joke, so
I just completely missed it.
I don't think I remember hearing the first one.
Yeah, it's in the recording.
It's
okay.
not gonna stick. You make
It'll
it again,
stick.
I won't get it.
What, Donner Party?
Yeah.
Well, you'll get it now.
Yeah, but now we all get it, and we've heard it, so now we're on the lookout for it, and we're gonna get it, and we're gonna
I'm
laugh.
gonna laugh just to blend in.
Yeah.
I mean, you're never gonna bring up that you don't know it again.
Exactly, because now I'm embarrassed.
I
Wait,
feel
We
embarrassed.
just explained it, though.
54 minutes.
Wow, alright.
All right.
So
Terrifying.
exactly at 8 o'clock, we need to roll
No,
again.
it's 1 minute before 8 o'clock.
7.
7:59.
Okay.
All right.
We have more stories.
I will say it doesn't sound like anybody in particular wants to do something, so I'll get the ball rolling.
I think we're just hurting Lauren at this point.
Let's get
We
the
are
car
doing
rolling.
stuff, it's just not important. And that's okay. Sometimes the non-important stuff is just as important.
Sometimes the non-important stuff is the important stuff.
Exactly, man.
Okay.
See, you're getting it.
I got it $10.
No, Matt, you
No.
lost it.
No, Matt.
I will say that with I believe you rolled a 5, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, the weather's getting bad to the point where you guys might need to actually get shelter somewhere else.
I look for.
I have a shirt on.
I use my
Oh shit!
infinite survival to find this wonderful
Okay,
shelter.
go ahead.
Do I have advantage? I feel like I
Yes.
do.
I think we can make it through before winter ends.
I do not have advantage on survival.
Oh my fucking god, these jokes.
Does someone want to help me?
Now that I know what you're going for, yeah.
Does someone want to help me with survival so I would have advantage?
I would
I
love to
can't-
help you because I can do that.
I can't justify it. Help you.
17.
Okay, you have advantage though.
The other one was a 12, so that
Oh,
would be
okay. 17's not bad though.
Wait, can I help you instead?
Let's just all help go.
No,
I mean, they only need one
That
person.
would have been at 20, so thanks, Josh.
No problem.
Alright, so you got a 17?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, with a 17, I'll say you separate yourself a little bit from the cart to look for somewhere safe. And up against one of these cliffs, you do find a,
Is it a cabin?
you find a cave.
Oh.
A small little cave. After stumbling a little bit through the snow, you find the mouth of a cave that just looks like it has a small amount of shelter for you all to be able to fit in there. It looks like it could fit the cart, but nothing, like, bigger than the cart.
Is Stonk with me as we're going through this because he's giving me advantage?
Sure.
Yes.
I will hyper-investigate this cave.
Okay, so are you going inside of it?
Yes.
Or are you checking the outside?
Yes.
Okay.
All of it.
Investigate.
I am
roll
being
investigation.
ridiculously investigative of this cave.
I can't give you advantage on that.
Stomp hears nothing.
Investigation.
My character.
That's a 14.
Okay.
I think I could have done better. Oh no.
Making your way into the cave, some snow has pushed its way into the mouth, but overall it's quite insulated in here. And looking around, it seems to just be a small little entrance. There aren't really caves that it's not a large cave system, it just appears to be a singular
A hollow.
like a hollow. And in this hollow, you see a couple of long dead bodies who actually still have some gear attached to them.
Donner.
Do I-
Mario
do I-
5,
Do I
Mario
see
4,
traps in
Ocean
here?
3.
Were these
with-
people murdered to death by traps?
They are sit up against the wall, so it looks like where they died is where their body stayed.
I'll also enter the cave
Okay.
after a little bit of watching outside.
Okay.
I assume I see the dead bodies.
There are 2 of them who are up against the wall.
That's so romantic.
Yeah. Honestly, relationship goals. Hashtag. I'll go up to them.
Okay. And what are you going?
Well, first I'm gonna say something, and then I'll look for stuff. Unfortunate that they died like this. Must be awful to. Do you just say ye?
I was about to have a long drawn out yes.
Oh yeah.
But you caught me off when I was at yes.
I was just it felt so I had whiplash. I was like, what the fuck?
The Kale says ye.
Ye.
He says yes.
Dying in the cold is not a fun way to go.
Caves, they are known for causing trouble.
Did you see anything unusual in here?
Make a quick religion check for me.
Oh. Oh.
Do you know what I'm doing?
I think I understand now.
Yeah.
You found Jesus in the cave.
10 exactly.
You probably would not be familiar with this. However, as the bodies are not lying down, they start moving.
I would like to whack them to death.
Okay, so you go ahead, you see it start moving, and you whack them. Alright, roll a hit.
No respect for the dead.
Yeah,
So,
seriously.
They are sacred dead, aren't they?
Oh, of course not.
Do you know what Draugr are?
I mean, I've played Skyrim.
Have you played Skyrim?
Do you know
Played Skyrim
under the
once.
conditions they show up?
In Skyrim, they guard treasure.
The ones that become Draugr are the ones that are never lying down. So it is believed that if you are not lying down, if your body is not lying down, you are likely to be come back.
That's
Well,
a
better we got that one
that's
wrong.
a
Yeah, they got that majorly wrong. I'm like,
that's
no,
a-
I know for a fact in the first few dungeons,
There's
there's
several
just
lying
laying
down.
there.
You have to stab everyone lying down because half of them are drunk.
Right.
Yeah. So Skyrim's very
So
wrong
that's
there.
a 6.
They kind of get it right for the most part, because there are ones that do come out of, like, the standing tombs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there are.
That's
but there's also ones that are in their little alcoves lying
Yeah.
down, and then they
Yes.
climb out, and I'm like,
Yeah.
alright, let's go.
I think it's just disturbed
That's
as
a
well.
16 to hit.
16 to hit, you smack the first one.
With 7 points of smacking damage.
Alright, 7 points. I will say that them standing up from being prone is their action, so I will say Stonk, you also get one as well.
It's
You
just
did
their
7 damage, you
movement
said?
action.
I mean, that's half of movement speed, but also I have a second
They're waking up.
bonus action.
Oh yeah, you do.
Do that bonus action attack.
Does a 10 hit?
Yes, 10 absolutely hits.
If only
Are
I
you being
was there.
sarcastic? Or are you
They have scraps of armor on them, so no.
What a bunch of bitches.
7 more.
No, 10 doesn't hit.
Okay.
10 doesn't. A 10 hits
Okay,
nothing except for a gelatinous cube.
You said they have scraps of armor, as in
Oh,
it's
which
so
means it-
ratty it wouldn't work, and they're
No,
skeletons.
though. So scrap armor, it says, is AC 13.
If only-
Haha, now
if-
we know their AC.
Yes.
Well done.
If
I'm
only
okay with
I
that.
was there to turn undead.
No, we replaced Turn Undead, didn't we?
No,
No, we replaced the other one.
feature.
Got it. Okay,
But turn undead
Alright,
is just
my turn
yeah,
to
that's
whack
with
one.
cleric feature.
go ahead.
Alrighty, I assume we're not setting up the board for this, and we're
No,
just
no.
whacking them.
These are just basic.
Alright,
basic
well,
boys.
Basic
Halberd,
skeletons.
reckless attack, of course. Alright, so that's over 20. Will that hit?
I wonder, are you attacking the one that Mikkel already hit, or the other one?
I'll hit the one. Yeah, I'll hit the other one.
Okay.
So that's a 24 to hit. No. And a D10 plus 4. 6.
Ooh, 6.
Yeah.
How do you want to do it?
Really?
Yeah, they have 13 HP.
I was attacking the other
I
one.
thought you said you were doing the same one.
No, I said
Other one.
Oh, other one. Never mind then.
Sorry. Anyway, yeah, 6.
They found out a whole lot about this Draugr.
I could have prepared it.
You could have.
Yeah, we found out HP and AC.
I don't care. It's just a skeleton.
They're Draugr. Alright, anyways, that's my
Wouldn't
action.
a
So now
zombie
they
be
get
a
their.
better Draugr.
I assume they get their attacks.
Their whole bodies are rotted off of them. They're skeletons now.
Skeletons.
Skeletons. Okay. And so it is their turns. They pull hand axes from their sides.
No, don't do that.
And one is going to lunge for you, and the other is going to lunge for you.
Sentinel attack on that bitch.
Okay, so the one that's gonna go for
Make sure.
Mikkel is that's a 3, so that absolutely doesn't hit.
No.
The one that goes for Stonk is a 13 plus
Do
4.
they have a
Does a
plus?
15 hit?
Do they have a plus
You
14
mean
to
a
hit?
17?
14?
They have a plus 14 to hit. Are they Tiamat?
No, they're not Tiamat.
Oh,
What did they
oh,
have?
unfortunately.
They rolled a fifth. No, that's a plus
13 plus 4?
Yeah.
That's 17.
17.
Yes, they hit.
They hit. Okay.
The one that attacked Mikhail, though, I hit with the 25.
That hits. You
And it takes 6 damage, goddammit.
and you take 5 slashing damage. And how much damage did you do?
6.
6.
Okay.
Again.
Is it dead?
Yes, it is dead.
Hooray!
Alright,
Nice.
that is the end of their turn. It is Mikkel's turn.
Nat 1.
That one does not
You
hit.
smack Stonk.
Does a nat 17 unnat 17 hit?
That hits.
Was that a nat 1 that I heard?
Yes.
3 plus 6 points of damage.
Okay. It's not dead.
Alright.
I will fire ruin it because we're resting. It needs to make me a strength saving throw.
No. I think it's just. I
Why?
think
It takes 10 points of
it's
fire
dead.
damage.
It had 1 HP left.
What is the point?
I roasted the
You
skeleton,
just see
so
him,
we can't
and
lose
you
it.
burn all,
Know that
and you
we're
burn and
about to
destroy
have
all
no
of the
more
gear on it.
encounters.
And you burn and destroy all of the gear on it.
Did it look like it had important gear?
It had some nice axes.
I have axes. Unless it had a big chonky axe.
God,
But I
imagine if
could
that
use
had a
some-
+1 hand axe.
Do I use axes?
I don't think my abilities destroy magical
Okay.
weapons.
Well, at this point, you have cleared. You have cleared out the Draugr, and they are now resting.
Hooray!
We loot the corpses.
I'll
Alright.
loot the one that I killed that was not incinerated.
Okay, so there's one hand axe
Mhm.
and a shield attached for that one. There are armor more scraps, but none of that's not going to be useful to
I
anybody.
don't, yeah.
And 5 gold.
I'll take the 5 gold.
Okay.
Mine.
I want it.
You're not there.
I know, it doesn't mean I don't want it.
I give you a stink eye, but I don't say anything.
You like pop out from like.
I take a look over at your incinerated one, and I just shoot a glance back at you.
If there's coins, they're not destroyed. They're just a little melted.
Yeah.
Are there any melted coins?
You find 2 gold coins melted and fused into one.
I take my double gold. Is it still worth 2 gold?
Probably.
It's a jumbo
If you
boy.
melt it down,
I marked down 2 gold.
Alright, I'll give you 2 gold.
I'll give myself 5.
Alright, I already added it to the spreadsheet. Okay, so you guys have cleared the place out.
Hooray! I'll go grab everyone
What
else.
did you pick?
Guidance.
Guidance. Okay.
I'll go grab everyone and bring them back.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
What are you gonna pick instead?
Light.
Light, okay.
That seems like a much more useful cantrip.
Yeah.
I go to lead the party back to our skelly
Okay,
cave.
Mikkel, do you tell them what happened?
Nah.
No? Okay.
The song, do you tell them?
Yeah, I'll come back and I'll say, we found a cave for us to settle in for the night. There were some, squatters, but they're dead now, so shouldn't be any
Insight?
problem. Sure, insight.
Just seems a little suspicious coming from Stonk. But I'm always sus of Stonk, though. I feel like that's
Yeah,
15 plus, say, 21.
yeah. There's some squatters. They're dead now. I don't know what you were looking
You
for.
don't sense guilt.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you'll figure out why in like 5 seconds when you go up there. But, yep, it has enough space for one of the carts, so we all want to pack up and rest there for the night. It'll keep us out of the storm.
Oh god, he's
Can't you
moving.
just fall all the way down? That was embarrassing.
Don't worry.
It's on audio.
Oh, God.
That
It's
isn't
on
just,
audio.
you just pantsed yourself.
I just pantsed myself. Today's not been my day.
That's what,
Wendy's gives me no bun and then I pants myself.
Wendy's only gives you meat.
Alright. So,
All meat, no bun.
in this storm, you all at this point, I'm assuming, have some like blankets over your head to protect yourselves from the wind.
I have
And
a shirt on.
Make your way into this cave, and you guys see one shattered skeleton on the ground and another pile of ashes and, burnt and unusable hand
Oh
axe.
my god, they decompose so fast.
there's
And
just
a
some
burnt and unusable shield as well.
that definitely doesn't have chain marks on it. Definitely not.
Alright, so this cave is probably a little bit smaller than the size of this room, so you guys actually do have quite a bit of, space, but with the cart, you guys are gonna be a little bit tight. But, alright. So what would you guys like to do?
I would like a short rest
Okay.
Just a short one?
to recover my fire.
Are there whips that are made out of chain?
That's
I mean, technically, we
I assume it doesn't
could make
scale
something
well.
like that.
Nah.
I was just wondering if they exist.
How big is the...
If you are interested in me creating something like that for Takan, I will put something in there for you.
No, I was just curious if that was a thing that existed. I don't necessarily want
Anything
it.
is a thing, if you believe and ask your DM permission.
But does it physically work, though?
I mean, yeah, we could come up with something.
How big is the room?
I don't know how to...
Or cave, sorry.
It's exactly Katie's height.
Is it big enough for all the horses?
Yeah.
Including Dave.
All the kids are
Especially Dave.
Especially Dave.
Alright.
Kick the rest of the horses
Yeah,
outside.
it doesn't level up ever. Low level is OP as shit. High level it's nothing.
That's fair. The fire room.
Oh.
I was curious if it scaled, and it does not.
That's unfortunate.
Alright. So, I'm assuming you guys are all going to be taking a short rest then?
Yes.
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
I will rest shortly.
I will get my HP.
Feel free to enter however you wish.
What are you doing in my cave?
Oh, I got my 5 HP back,
I-
right?
Do we get that short rest or
What?
not?
I'll say you guys can get it, maybe, depending on how this goes.
I will pull
I
a
will look
crossbow.
towards the voice.
Yeah, I want to see who the voice is too. What's it look
Alright,
like?
what do they see, Edison?
Well, they see Well, it's apparently a motherfucking frost giant, according to Lauren. He has a very, very noticeable pinhead, like Patrick Star level pinhead. And
no.
as a giant of this type, he's pretty fucking big.
How big are we talking?
Can he
We're
fit?
thinking a heckin' chonker here.
How can he fit in his cave?
You just gotta
So
kneel
Lauren
down
says,
for it.
Yes, I'm great.
I look to
So
the,
does he have to like fight on his hands and knees if he wants to fight us?
Well, no, the thing is small, but what do you call it, the
Opens
door?
up.
I look to the frost giant, and then I look to the bodies. Did you do that to those people?
No. They're just kind of.
Insight?
I don't know why
Yeah.
they're here.
Yeah.
I didn't know they're even here.
17?
19.
I particularly point to the pile of ash that I presume is a body.
They died a long time ago.
Okay.
Like these were just bones, basically.
But seriously, what are you doing in my cave? I'm kind of at a loss. There's a cabin right over there.
I mean, we found this cave first, and it's way better than any cabin.
Look. I just have a cabin over there.
It's your cabin?
It's my cabin.
Wow.
What kind of weapons do you have on you?
He does say that out loud.
To you.
Oh god, he's got
That's
a
very
single
small
dagger. It's a very small sword for me.
It's a toothpick.
It's a dude.
I will say it's a human-sized longsword. For you, it's a dagger.
I wasn't really looking for a fight.
I'm gonna ask for the safety of everyone involved that you put that down.
All I asked for, I kind of just drew it because you asked for it.
Why are you pointing a weapon at me?
He's got a gun! Damn
You asked- you
This
asked
is
for what
suicide
I
by
have.
cop.
I brought my dagger, as I always am to do when exploring a cave with strangers inside. My cave with strangers inside, I should say.
No, you said it was a cave.
It is a cave that I claim as mine.
So when did you start claiming it as yours?
Well, there's my place over there. There's the cabin
Can I
over there.
what's Eric
This place
doing?
is kind of in the middle.
Eric is kind of like, oh fuck, a frost giant.
How are we supposed to know this is your cave?
In
There's
fact,
no legal precedent. I just like it.
Did you pee in it?
Okay, you got me.
I have a proposal.
Okay.
We will trade you 3 of these horses.
Odell goes, no!
I don't like to agree with
You're
Odell,
about-
but that is a bad idea.
Hear about 3 horses for this cave.
Specific 3 of them.
No.
No, it's like
Takan.
Takan.
No, it's a bad idea.
No.
Does there have
Con,
to be one
I could fucking
name?
exile you for this.
I know it's
And then he turns to and he thinks to himself, shit, he's kind of already exiled.
We gotta show him the life of luxury. Then
Then take it away.
We will
from
banish you from a
Andor style.
society you have never known.
Just rubbing my pinhead.
Odell
Trying to
pipes.
think of what to do.
Odell pipes up and says, great giant, sorry for bothering you. Do you do anything else other than the horse to offer?
Oh yeah, no, those aren't my horses.
I bet the giant's a bitch.
Me.
Actually, I've
There's a cabin.
I have a
You want to
question
sleep
to
in there? This is a cave. This trap's cold.
Okay, but now that you've mentioned it, I would much rather stay in a cave. Just to spite you.
I watched you fight those skeletons.
You were watching?
It was funny.
You did that to those bodies?
No.
No, not you. Them.
Oh yeah, obviously.
What?
Yeah.
Why was that one on fire?
Oh, that was him.
Why?
There's a lot of fire in the cabin.
Is effective, no?
I don't want him around fire. You see what he did to that body?
Well, there's like a fireplace. You put the fire and it makes the place warm.
Let's put the bodies in it.
Great idea. Put the bodies in there.
Burn the bodies.
Do I know enough about giants to know if this is normal frost giant behavior?
Roll a nature check.
Can I also...
Go ahead.
Do I have...
You can roll from religion or nature, depending if you want to grab from folklore or you want to grab from like
Do I have
behavior.
advantage because I'm a ruined knight?
Yeah, sure.
That is
I was about to ask the
horrifying.
same thing for being a
Oh,
quick.
probably for frost giants.
That doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. What'd you get?
Nat 20.
Nat 20.
4.
4. So, 4, you're not quite sure. Nat 20, you know that frost giants are notoriously quite territorial, and tend to make most of their, I say riches from pillaging, stealing, and sometimes bartering, if you're lucky enough for it to want to barter.
So you're saying is we definitely.
This
should
one's
get
also a
these horses.
particularly special one.
So you're saying is we want to hire them as part of our party.
How special.
I will say that giants themselves aren't necessarily holy, but they can just get away with being an asshole because of their standing in society, specifically Abnordian society.
I have a question.
Yes,
Is the average intelligence of a giant greater than mine?
I believe the average intelligence of a frost giant is equal to you.
Oh god.
Goodbye,
Oh, no.
Takan. It was nice knowing you.
Do we need to send you on your path like we did Radgar?
We're just sort of watching these Decon barters.
Oh, I know that name. So wait, actually, this frost giant's friendly. Hey, frost giant.
What's your name?
My name's Glaag.
Glaag, I have a question.
Glaag the terrifying.
Glaag, hard A.
Glaag,
One more time.
Glaag.
Yeah?
So,
Yes.
this isn't for you because these horses aren't for you, but I have this sword. Would you say this sword is a worthy trade for horses?
You hold out your rapier, right?
I hand it to him, in fact.
Okay, it is a literal needle to you.
I'm not much of a craftsman. I can't really use this.
If you had that and you saw someone else with horses, you'd want the horses in exchange for that, right?
Yeah, that's a damn good trade.
Odell is just like, are you fucking kidding me? He tried to do this exact deal with Odell and the horses.
But I don't really have horses to give you. I'm only offering shelter as opposed to this shelter where there are corpses.
I quite like the corpses.
I mean, the horses can stay here probably.
He's trying to steal the horses.
With a nat 20, he'd absolutely eat the horses if they were unattended.
They're my
Should,
horses.
Should keep an eye on the horses one way or another.
They are my future horses.
Future horses, future prospects. Smart.
Yes.
Well, if this cave is claimed, what about is the cabin nice?
It's a cabin
Inside.
in bad weather. It's better than a cave.
What does an 8 get me?
What does an 8 get him, Edison?
8 in
Inside.
insight.
It's a cabin.
You can tell, like, 8's not amazing, but you can tell he's not very good at lying. So
Right.
it's not a very good cabin. It's a ramshackle cabin. He's not lying. That's a cabin.
Oh, I didn't think that was the lie.
Does he intend to eat us if we go to the cabin?
Well, you need to roll insight check for that, and also I don't
17?
17.
not gonna eat yet.
Yeah, of course you are going
He's
to
a
eat us.
vegetarian.
We are brothers.
That was out of nowhere. They did not say.
Kill them all. Kill them so bad.
You absolutely would fucking lose.
Says you.
What CR is a frost giant?
Oh.
It's up
9.
there. Okay, let's do this. No short rest.
All of us together.
Action economy.
Oh,
we have
my
Odell and Eric also.
Like they
And
help.
the horses.
and the
You
horse.
can't forget the
We gotta have brave horses like in Tyler's campaign where they just beat up his shit.
What? Those are Skyrim horses. They're effectively followers.
Yeah.
Those horses took on 5 owlbears and a Bahir in the same fight and lived.
Only one of them lived.
But
And
he was a true champion
Yeah.
until he turned evil.
I feel like that's the only course of action happening after
Wait, we shouldn't fight with the horses. They'll get hurt.
Here's a long short of it. I'm kicking you out of my cave. You can stay in the cabin if you want, or you could go to some other cave.
We didn't see any of the caves, did we?
I don't like this. I don't like people being in my pee cave.
This is my toilet. Can you get out of my bathroom, please?
I really need to go.
I've been holding in a shit for like this whole conversation.
How bad is the giant dancing right now?
Insight check. How badly does he have to pee?
Is that medicine?
No, wait, I'm a halfling.
Hey!
7 plus insight, you said?
Yeah.
13.
13.
He's a
Another
little
day,
like,
another non-medicine check.
he's sweating a little.
Never to
bit.
be used.
I mean, my medicine check's the exact same, so it doesn't matter.
Still not gonna be used.
Glaag is
Nice
sweating a little
medicine
bit.
check.
Oh, we should
I put the wicker basket on the cart.
Okay.
lead the horses out as best as possible.
As you bring the horses out of the cart, the snow once again starts hitting your face with the wind, but you are not quite sure in which direction this cabin is.
Which way was it again?
That way.
Alright.
Inside?
Inside that.
I'll lead if you want.
Yeah, sounds
15.
good to me.
17.
Alright.
He's clearly not great at directions, but you feel like he's not lying in this case.
Okay.
He's got some scope of his territory.
Alright, we'll follow his directions.
Okay.
And we'll go find this cabin.
Alright.
Does he use the bathroom the moment we leave the scene?
Does he need a break?
It takes a few minutes for him to catch up, but he is staying behind for a second.
Alright. Coming up to this cabin.
I feel like I should have found that there was a piss cave when I did my investigation.
I was unaware it was a piss cave.
I feel like we would have smelled
Smelled
that.
it. No, he's very hydrated.
Okay, but what about the shit?
It's just a piss cave, not a shit
Shit
cave.
cave's on the other
He
side.
has a separate shit cave.
Wow.
Is
That's
the name
pretty-
is the name of the session just piss cave
It's
now?
gonna be piss
That's
cave.
pretty upper class, man.
That is very upper class to have a separate bathroom for your shits and your piss.
Your privy and your
I
private
mean,
bath.
to be fair, having a territory over the main road up to the big city is kind of a big deal.
Yeah.
Kind of a big
You're kind of a big deal.
Yeah, Glaag. Get it, Glaag.
Glog.
Glog.
Oh,
Glog.
it's Glaag.
Lag.
Blog.
Party!
Alright, so approaching this cabin, you see what would have been a nice cabin, quite run down. There are some parts where the wall is a little bit collapsed, and especially in the center, right here. But otherwise, most of the windows are partially boarded up, so while the windows are there, some are shattered out, they're still blocked by either makeshift cloth that's pinned to the wall, or by boards that were pinned up as well. There are a few remnants of chairs, some without legs and some just knocked over, a table as well. You see what looks to be a pile of abandoned wood just completely covered in snow, and a unused fireplace in the center, so feel free to walk in the
Is there
in
a
the cabin.
fireplace and a separate fire pit?
So there looks to be a pit in the center, and then a fireplace on the side, but it doesn't look like it's been used.
I go evaluate the wood for quality control. Is it
Which wood?
the wood?
Okay, so it's on the outside of the house. So looking at the outside of the house, what would you say that would be? Nature check the quality of the wood?
Medicine.
Survival?
No, nature.
Nature. Okay, nature.
5. Is it
It's
burnable?
wood. I mean,
It's
it's
wood.
been covered in a layer of snow for quite some time, so if you can properly dry it out, yes.
I just knock off the top few layers and take some of the deep down wood.
Alright, sounds good. So you grab some of that and make your way back into the cabin. Alright, is there anything else you'd like to say? Because there's a few more things I want to point out.
Yeah. I'll. Yeah. So here's the cabin. This is
Oh
the
no,
cabin.
he's still here. I thought he was pissing.
He was.
I was sneaky.
Oh god, I
Hey,
didn't
hey,
even
Lord,
hear
can you
him.
roll stealth for me?
14
It's not terrible.
plus...
That beats my passive perception.
I don't know if they have good decks.
I don't think.
I think
They
they're
have
decent,
-1 actually, so that's a 13.
Still
I
beats
hear
my
it
passive
coming.
perception.
Alright.
Am I the only one who hears it coming though?
With a 13? No,
That's my passive perception.
Yeah, so both Mikkel and Takan and Slane, you all have a high enough passive perception.
Not strong.
Can we talk for a minute before he catches back up to us?
Sure, go ahead.
Do we wish to go to the giant cavern? The cabin?
This cave.
I look at our employers.
Odell seems to be very much in the mindset of just kind of do what he says. Pissing off a frost giant would make this already difficult trip 10 times more difficult. Eric is just kind of letting Odell take charge right now.
Odell is not in the best mental state.
Eric.
Eric is not in the best mental state.
They're a same character. It's fine.
I think Eric needs a hug.
Yeah, I think he does.
I hug Eric.
Eric cries.
Do you just
You made it
slowly
worse.
rub his back?
You
and
go up
pat?
to Eric.
There.
Takan goes up to Eric. Do you give him like a big bro hug or a side hug? What type of hug?
Do you hug and then
Smuggle
rub
is
his
on.
back on slow, small circles?
You didn't determine what those meant.
You just rolled that.
2 is bro hug, 1's just side hug.
Side hug. So you give him a bit of a side hug, and he's confused as why you did that, but he nods his head out of context.
Wait,
He thinks that's a touching thing to do?
Yeah,
Wait. Okay, how oblivious am I?
not very oblivious. You have a decent perception.
How well would I remember what he said about his wife?
Whether or not you remember that is up to you.
Try to hook him up with the frost giant.
I'm sorry.
I could go a route that would be very bad, or I could go a route that would be very good.
Oh, just go for the bad one.
Go for whatever.
Let
I-
Matt do something
Actually, no,
good.
it's up to you.
I
would
give
the
Eric
con
a side
do?
hug, and I say, "It's all right, Eric. We'll find your wife someday."
We just
His eyes just close, and he just goes.
we all just slowly turn.
In the
Even the frost giant, that's when he shows up. Did I show up at a good time?
So,
It's even frostier here than the frost giant can handle.
Oh shit.
Is Eric in fact giving him the cold shoulder?
Eric is just like.
oh, that tomato would rip your head off.
Oh yeah.
Alright.
Out of context tomato.
Okay. So, is there anything else you guys want to talk about before you make it to the cabin?
We're just awkwardly following the frost giant.
I'm sure I could take the frost giant.
You cannot take the frost
Are
giant.
you sure about that?
What if you challenge?
In a fight, right?
What if you
Yes.
challenge him to
Of
an
course.
arm
What do you
wrestling
mean,
match?
Tommy?
So if you lose, we do not die.
What was that? Sorry, I was thinking about fighting.
Challenge him to an arm wrestling contest. If you lose, only your arm gone.
I don't know.
It's
anything
not a
about
terrible
frost giants.
idea.
I don't know anything.
I think the only problem there is the
You don't know
size.
too much.
Hands really aren't. I could beat him in strength, but his hand is a bit too big.
Yeah, we are wrestled. It was fine. I'm sure it'll go great this time.
Hey, Stonk.
How's your face feeling, Tommy?
I can't feel it. The cold thing stopped.
Oh, good. What's up?
Then you won't feel that.
You said you want to be a god. You should try to kill something that's bigger than you.
No.
Takan.
I don't think I'm calling.
Meanwhile, the
Oh, sorry,
frogs-
they have a challenge rating of 8, not 9.
Don't
Oh,
encourage
that
this.
changes.
Those change.
I'm not encouraging
You were-
anything. I'm opening his
So-
eyes.
Every creature has a
Is it
CR.
Is it just what we...
Wait,
A
are
level,
trans gods?
same level as you.
The
Okay.
and
Hard
can't be on the
gods.
same level.
1 or
They're
2,
basically.
You can maybe
Nah,
take them.
I'd argue that
If there's like
less than
one
gods.
or two difference
They're like
on your
step
level,
down from
you
the
will
god.
die.
So like maybe the king.
I will say,
Crush
because you
is
guys
a
have a
god.
party of 5,
Yeah, I would say.
that
It's a little
And then
different.
yeah, it's a
the
little
big
bit higher.
gods
So you guys
in
may be
this
level
universe,
4.
those
You
are,
guys
like,
could.
actual giant
It would be
gods.
a fine
Okay.
fight for a CR5.
We could maybe take them,
We
but
could,
barely.
Yeah,
We would
it
barely
would be
be able to
hard.
go.
You guys would have to.
Someone might die, I probably would.
I
a
would.
CR7 would kill someone with this party.
Yes.
I don't even know what the stat block of a frost giant is.
It's impressive.
It's Frosty.
It's large.
It's very impressive.
Big boy energy. I'm still sure we can find him. I have a frost giant mini, like fully painted and everything
Oh.
somewhere.
What about you, Takan? I heard you like a
16
challenge.
What's it?
No, I don't
16
want to fight this
minutes.
guy. He's huge.
Oh, nice.
Who said I wanted to fight this guy? I want to see Stonk do it.
I think I could do it,
I don't think you can.
I think you can do it.
but I mean, most of you would probably die in the process. So.
That's why I say arm
Do
wrestle.
you want to roll perception to see if you're just hearing any
I
of
would
this?
love to roll.
Okay. Do you want me to roll for you, or do
Yeah.
you want to do it?
I'm not being exceptionally quiet about
You
it.
rolled a 19.
Holy
So
shit!
18. Yeah, you hear all of this.
You hear us talking shit.
Well, no, you hear Stonk
Yeah.
talking
only
shit,
Stonk
and the rest of us try to talk him out of it.
More into
Everyone.
it.
Yeah, it's varied on who thinks.
Alright, how do you respond to that though?
Well, first, I just gotta knock on the door. Make sure you're all in there safe.
Do the
Hey.
horses follow him?
You're all good.
Oh yes.
There, didn't freeze to death on the way.
Nope, we're all good.
Okay. So, well, this is an act of charity. I do accept tips. In the form of a horse,
I give him
particularly if the horse happens to be named Dave. That is extra points.
I look at our employers.
Odell looks very hesitant.
I give the giant a gold
A gold piece?
piece.
Okay, it is like really tiny.
You could like
I just gotta.
bedazzle your outfit.
We could give him the jumbo gold piece that's a little bit bigger.
I hand him the jumbo gold.
Okay, so Takan gives 1 gold piece, so now he has 9. Mikkel gives 2, so you now have 13. So you have been given 3 gold pieces, one of which is
2 gold pieces glued together.
yeah,
Awesome.
How much is a
Alright.
horse?
a lot more than that.
I appreciate the tip. Little big guy.
Yeah?
I heard you wanted to do a fight. I'd really rather not fight at this
He's
moment.
so pleasant.
Though my cousin down the road, he really enjoys fighting adventurers.
What's his name?
Does he point down where we're headed?
Domp. His name is Domp.
His name's Dom.
Dom?
Dom.
What is with your
Does he
ridiculous
point
name?
to where we're headed or to the side?
Sorry,
He enjoys fighting. I'm not really a good fight. I just break things. Just,
Spines.
very poor at breaking people.
Wouldn't be much of a challenge, but your cousin Dump would.
Yes.
When he pointed to where Domp lives, did he point exactly where we're headed?
It's a general vague direction.
Well, thank you, Glaag. I'll take that under advisement.
All right. So no one's willing to leave the horse.
No.
No, unfortunately none of us have one named Dave.
I need to Roll deception now.
Roll deception, absolutely, and then I will counter with the insight.
Can I,
Does he take being lied to very poorly?
You rolled a 17 insight.
how about...
What'd you roll?
Just kidding.
You can't give advantage.
I can't give advantage.
Wait,
I didn't
does
take
not-
the guidance cantrip.
Oh, don't worry, it wouldn't have mattered.
Can I give advantage?
No, that's not how that works.
I don't know
You
how
can
it works at
add.
all, honestly.
So a way you could do advantage is you could add to the conversation to help my point.
Okay.
And
Oh,
that
wait.
would.
You'd have
Wait,
to.
actually... Yeah, no, none of the reindeer, the horses are named that. They're all named
Yeah.
Donner, Blitzen, Rudolph, Calmer, Prince, and Vixen. No Dave.
Okay, now you get advantage.
Okay. You can do it too.
Yeah.
Go for it.
We used to have a horse named Dave. We renamed it.
Oh
And you
that
just took
gives
away
us
my
disadvantage.
advantage.
Alright, now you roll flat.
So what'd you roll beforehand? Oh.
Yeah, your
11.
insight was way more than that. You know they're fucking lying to you.
13.
I will keep
You're
in mind
being
that
lied
Frost
to.
Giant's alignment is neutral evil.
You're being
God
lied.
damn it, God.
I'm glad I gave this roll to Edison. I literally told him to be a nuisance.
I sense hesitance and unease about giving me a horse named Dave. As I understand, there is the Donner, Blitzen, yada yada, I don't care. Can I have the one that used to be named Dave?
No.
That's shizzle.
No, that's not. We
No.
agreed that Prancer Vixen is Shizzle.
Do I know the difference, though?
Yes, you probably have learned which one
You
is
are
Shizzle.
a horse girl. You know the name of your horses.
Okay, I was
How's
under
your
the assumption I
package
probably just
going?
called them all shizzle.
Oh, what? That was not clarified.
Okay.
I don't know what's going on.
Is it clarified
It's
now?
past 7 o'clock.
Sure.
If I may,
Then
you
it's just
don't
not being done today.
you don't need all your horses, do you?
I need
Yes, we do, actually.
Odell is appropriately intimidated.
We do need all of our horses.
Do we? Like, as a character, could we make it with 3 horses?
You could.
Wait.
It's just not
Wait,
good.
I have a
Yeah.
question. How tall am I compared to the frost giant?
You
Are
know what's
not
also not
It
good?
is probably 3 times your
Dying.
size.
So, if I were to do that thing where I were to walk up to him and try to turn him around and tell him something, I'd like slap him on the back of the thigh or something, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
basically.
I will go along with it.
Yeah. So
Do some storytelling.
I'm gonna do that.
Can I stealth along?
All right. So,
Huh?
here's
Can
the
I
deal.
listen
Okay.
in on
I'm
this?
trying to
Sure.
buy these horses,
Okay.
Am I
so I want
rolling
these to be
something?
my horses.
For what?
Try and
They're
listen.
talking.
Okay.
You can hear
You
them.
meet
Okay.
me halfway.
I don't
Can I have half of it?
Okay, meeting you halfway would be, since I want all 4, you would have 2.
Okay, I'm liking how this is going.
I love how every time Jakan opens his mouth, he makes things actively.
And he believes he's helping.
Yeah.
But
no one's upset
I
about
don't
it.
want to get you 2. In fact, I didn't even know we had more than 2 up until today.
Okay. Neither did I.
But,
How are we not dead?
but, hear me out, alright? That guy Eric, he's really upset. Go and ask him about what he's upset about.
Oh God!
Why?
Oh God!
No, that's
I
just
tried-
not nice.
I tried to help him. He just put his face in his hands. I don't know what his deal is. Maybe you can help him out. It's something about his
We're just
past life.
watching this.
Alright,
Slade keeps going like this. It just no, I can't.
I'm
How is-
gonna go with Eric.
How's Eric?
Eric is just looking up at you in petrification, collapsing into
Let
himself.
me dump my trauma on this man who could kill me.
I'm gonna do exactly what Matt did to but to Eric.
Oh, are you gonna slap him on the back?
Not that hard. Just like a little pat.
You see, as though you think you're being nice. Eric is under the impression of quite literally a giant just being like,
It's like when you pet a cat with one finger.
Yeah.
it's It's like when you forcibly pet a cat who does not want to be pet and it is scared. As he is frozen in fear as you do that.
There's still gonna be bruises.
Eric, come.
Okay, and he gets up.
I'm gonna follow close behind.
He looks, he makes that contact.
I would like to I cannot express this enough, very stealthily put my hand on my axe in case my employer is about to be murdered. I do not want him to know I'm doing this, so he will murder him.
You know what? I have a perfect spell for this.
Yeah.
I will undermine him
Subtle
entirely
spell?
by saying
Subtle
that
spell?
Pass without a trace.
Okay.
Plus 10 to your stealth.
Everyone is supposed to
Okay.
see what's gonna happen.
So Eric follows you hesitantly.
I have my hand on the weapon, except I didn't do it stealthily at all.
How's it going, buddy?
This immediate dread just falls from his face and says,
I rolled
and he actually steps back from you and runs back into the
No,
cabin.
you
No.
didn't. You said
Eric,
keep
come
those
back.
two
Come back. Your
rolls.
friend told
Oh.
me about
It was a
what's going
14
on.
and
You see
So that was
Eric.
You just
You
think
all
the low
notice
is
Eric
17,
run right up to
27.
Odell and say, "This is a bad idea."
27
I
stealth.
am now willing to pay for a horse.
Go to the city and buy a horse.
It's far away.
Yeah, we
You're
know. That's why
big.
we need them.
Is he actually willing to barter, or will he kill us if we don't give him a goddamn
Roll an
horse?
insight check.
I would like to do that as well.
Natural 1.
Okay.
I have a proposal.
You need to record that.
1 second.
With my natural
Like to hear the
one,
proposal?
with my natural
Takan,
one insight
you,
into
Takan,
this man, what do I
silence.
think is the best course of
Did you
action?
just silence me?
I did just cast silence
That's
over
fucking
you.
weird. That's what you think.
I don't like that.
Yeah,
You can
well,
step out of the bubble at any time.
Oh,
but does Takan know he can step out of the bubble at any time?
you know, no, I'm just gonna keep sitting there talking for forever. I'm gonna do this long, elaborate thing that I was gonna say, but it's all into silence. I'm just talking.
Oh, thank God. Oh.
Alright, giant. Now, listen here, and I'm gonna walk into the silence wall.
Oh,
I'm
thank
still
God.
talking too.
Wait,
One horse. One horse.
I think this is the. I'm just gonna look at Eric and her.
Are we gonna lose Dave, guys?
No, we're not losing Dave.
We can't lose.
We can't afford to lose him.
Wait, how long does silence last?
Oh, it lasts like
An hour.
10 minutes.
Oh, 10 minutes?
Wait.
I think it's an hour.
Concentration after 10 minutes.
Yep.
I'm still talking.
So, how is our employers who actually do get to make this decision handling this?
You see Eric just talking slightly to Odell, and Odell is getting a lot more suspicious instead of scared of the situation.
Which situation?
This situation.
I'm gonna look around to see if he's stalling.
Can I roll an insight to see how desperate said giant is as well?
Go ahead, insight, you perception.
Yeah, I guess.
Probably not that long.
Nat 20.
15%.
That.
26.
Nat
For that
20.
insight.
Yeah, there's something off here.
Great.
As for you, you don't notice much. However, what you do notice is right above the fireplace, drawn on the stone, is dagas, which is the one that looks like the
Pyramid.
not pyramid.
Hourglass.
You know, it looks like an hourglass. Yeah, sideways hourglass.
I'll look that up because I have my room
Dagas.
knowledge. I don't think that's a good sign, probably.
I'll send it to you really
Okay,
quick.
we've got another,
Dagas
This is
looks like this.
It's just a bow tie. It's a stereotypical bow tie.
Stonk, you have
By the way,
4 minutes.
Stomp, you have 4 minutes.
okay. Cool.
Okay, continue.
Self-res-
Slane, I will say that with your insight, you're definitely understanding Odell's suspicion.
I'm gonna walk up to them.
Okay.
Are you silent too?
Oh, no, y'all are silenced. The silence bubble was specifically centered on you. So,
Yeah.
I mean,
We're just kind of.
you both are just kind of vibing.
I'll roll a perception check to see if I've noticed that I'm silenced yet.
Meaning dawn,
Alright, 11.
awareness.
Is
I'd
this
like
against
to do
my
that, too.
DC?
You are speaking, nothing comes out. You do not need to have good perception to know that.
Alright.
I have.
I got a perception.
It has dawn
Yes.
and daylight and invisibility. Do I
Alright,
get the
so-
sense there's something invisible?
I,
Arcana?
So
Well, can I tell what this rune's being used
I am
for?
confused as to why there's silence because I've never encountered this spell before. Or spells in general.
Holy shit! Your throat
Someone
muscles.
stole my voice.
Your throat muscles. They're not
Ursula.
moving.
Wait, was it the eye that stole your voice?
I think it was a book that stole your voice. Stomp.
Oh, I know what I must do.
Okay. Let's do one thing at a time, though. All right. So,
There's-
what are you doing?
So, awakening and invisibility. Can I tell which one? Because that's a big distinction they're going for.
Sure. Roll a history with advantage.
Okay, that's a 15.
Okay. With a 15,
Choice of
you
15.
you know that Dagas is kind of referred to as the inevitability of dawn. It always comes.
Is he like a troll that will turn to stone? Like. Alright, you're next.
Oh, I was just trying to overhear Adele's and Eric's conversation. Kind of walk up to them because I can tell they're being a little.
Can I
hushed.
double check my wicker basket is latched so my
Yes.
daughter doesn't get.
Yes, Katunya is okay.
Yo.
That's not the correct size.
I think it is.
No, it's not. They're huge. I'm actually printing. I actually currently have a frost giant base in my 3D printer that's done. I could technically clean that off and put it on the table right now,
Nothing.
but no.
No, this was from 40, so it might have been a fucky.
Yeah.
So is the whole thing
You
still
just have
going on?
Yeah. So this is going on, and slowly suspicion from Slane and Mikkel
Okay.
has came.
Alex just
I'm going to come clean with you all. I'm getting a lot more out of this by helping you out than by killing you and eating you for dinner. I just want a horse for dinner.
I can't hear
Oh.
anything.
Can I tell if he's like an
No,
all
if
horse?
he's outside.
If you walk outside of it, you can hear it.
No,
Yeah.
but if I'm in the silence,
No,
my
you
life
hear
is
nothing.
Oh, okay.
No,
Are,
sound
are
doesn't-
you
doesn't
on
come.
a horse diet?
I think you missed the gist of what I said. I just want a horse.
He wants a snack.
The creatures are deaf and all
Okay.
within it. So
Sounds
Well,
good.
he says he doesn't want to murder us to get it because that's less beneficial. He just wants a horse.
would it happen to have something to do with a man who likes to carve red eyes?
I'll walk
Think so.
outside of the bubble now. I think I figured it out.
By the way, it's been an hour.
Oh, time?
Yeah.
Cool. Constitution saving throw?
So short and so
23.
Now, if he rolls in that one, the actual Edison will stab him.
Yeah. But it's a 23, so I think I'm fine.
Edison, I sent you a message.
Do you think? When do you think silence is over?
Soon.
I'm still talking.
Oh, I walked outside of the bubble because I was tired of being silenced. And
Yeah,
deafened.
Literally no idea what you're talking about.
Insight check now that I can hear.
Go ahead.
I'm good at those with my 3. I think it might be minus.
He knows exactly what we're talking about.
Listen, guys, this is just a friendly frost giant offering you up a place to stay in exchange for a horse to eat as a snack.
Can
Who
I
was it that stole my voice? Was it you?
I get things. I don't hit voices.
Got that giant magic, don't you?
as
You
there's
just
someone,
see Eric just be.
as you know, there's someone in your party who uses giant magic.
There's someone who actively uses giant magic.
The 2 people in the party who use giant magic. You know the smudge face, the cat?
Yeah. Do Michaela and I just share a look with each
Yeah.
other?
Does he
Just
have hair?
disappointment and
no
stuff.
hair.
We're gonna die. This camp scheme's
He
gonna
is
kill us
impressively
all.
bald.
He looks like a garden gnome.
Does he have a beard or no?
No, he is very bald. He has full on like alopecia. He's got nothing, no eyebrows.
This makes this
Oh.
worse.
They take away no eyebrows.
No eyebrows. It's Hank J. Wimbledon.
How strong is his chin?
Ooh, he's got a weak chin game too.
Oh no!
That's literally the image I use.
Oh.
Don't show them the messages.
I'm not showing the message. I'm showing them the image.
Oh.
If they could read the messages, I'd be more impressed with that.
Yeah.
I wasn't focused enough to read it.
Exactly.
So we have Dirty Dan who wants a horse.
I really don't want to give Dirty Dan a horse.
And I feel like
I'm going
something
to
very
kill
bad.
Dirty Dan.
Yeah, I feel like something very bad will happen if we give Dirty Dan a horse.
Yeah.
Something very bad will happen if we don't give Dirty Dan a horse.
Something very bad will happen if you let Stonk fight Dirty Dan.
Is there a way to trick Dirty Dan into thinking he has a horse without giving him a horse?
Do you have like a cat or something?
Wait.
You have the cursed owlbear meat.
Owlbear jerky. Owlbear jerky.
I need to think if Stonk would Stonk think of this. Oh, hot damn, he would.
Oh, yeah.
That's a 16
Your boy's
intelligence
about to
check.
get poisoned by cursed owlbear meat.
But he doesn't know that.
He doesn't know this.
I don't know that now.
You wanted a snack, didn't you?
That's why I wanted a horse, yeah.
Well, I am slightly pissed off that you silenced me and took away my voice.
It's
However,
not me.
I am willing to satisfy your needs. If you allow us to sleep
I was-
here and not
I will
annoy
I
us.
heard
Satisfy you.
urges. I know that's not what you said.
I will satisfy all your urges.
This is pleasure.
I will pleasure
My
you,
pleasure.
my friend.
Delicious owlbear meat.
Owlbear meat.
Yes.
I've never had owlbear
You've
meat.
never had owlbear meat?
I've never had owlbear.
You know, I have not had an owlbear meat myself either. Had tons of bear meat, but never owlbear. In fact, it's actually quite delicious.
How is it?
A bit stringy, but you know what? The taste is impeccable.
I feel like this is a
Okay,
deception.
you need to roll deception right now.
Anyone want
I
to
mean,
chime
No,
in?
persuasion. I'm sorry. Roll
Yeah, that's
persuasion.
persuasion. Also kind
Alright.
of
when
deception.
Stonk ate some, it did change his life.
Tell me what you get for it.
Okay.
Does that give him advantage for
Is
just
it a
saying when
flat
he
roll
ate
for
it,
me?
it changed his life?
Yes, go ahead.
Is it a flat roll?
Yeah.
I'm gonna put in this notebook when we're done with this campaign.
Please?
Please, let's cock.
Okay. Oh.
You rolled a 16?
I rolled 16.
Why didn't you take guidance, you bitch?
Cause light seemed like the better one for the blind party.
Oh boy. 15.
God damn it.
Oh.
This is why this party's fucking hilarious, is because you guys can't roll shit.
I'm also just letting
Silence is
people.
down.
Silence is down.
Does he think
Silence
that
would be done
we
at this
betrayed him, or that we're just slightly over-exaggerating?
Yeah,
Yeah.
feel free. Feel free to...
So, the fact that I've never seen an owlbear before, how long has this meat been with you? Is
Like
it still
3 or
good?
4 days?
For a couple days now. But it's been well refrigerated
A
because you
little
know.
under a week.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Cold, cold.
Yeah. And
It is
we
still
prepared
good.
it
Below
well
freezing
done.
for quite some
And,
time.
I think it's still good personally.
I want to roll insight on that statement by
The
Stonk.
piss cave. I love the
You know
picture.
what? I'll take it.
Alright.
That's a 24 insight on Stonk when he still thinks it's good.
Do
No,
you?
God, no.
Okay, okay.
Why do we
I have to
still
be
have it?
Stonk ate one bite, was like, oh god, this is terrible, but then forgot to throw it out.
Takan was able to down the whole thing with no repercussions.
Bitch.
This is
Alright,
when
well,
you were gone for one session. Everyone had some owlbear stew, and you were unaffected by it.
Stonk was not. He went down. Alright, I'm going to load up, I'm going to pull out all of the owlbear meat that we had,
Okay.
Which is a lot.
which was a lot. It was, I can't remember exactly how
It was
much.
like,
It was a lot.
Half a bear.
I think it was like 60 pounds of meat we got or something like that.
Oh, that's pretty good.
That's about the equivalent of horse meat after, you clean it and whatnot.
So then I'm gonna, like, carry over a couple chunks and just, like, deposit them right next to you.
Alright. Pleasure doing charity with you.
Of course. Thanks for the information about your cousin.
Yeah.
I'll be sure to say hi to him.
Yeah, please do. He's really nice if you're not, your size.
He's nice if you're,
Oh.
you know.
Log.
giant.
Where does
He's
your
kind of a nerd, though.
where does your cousin live exactly?
There-ish.
I need to go to the bathroom, so you guys keep role playing.
I'm just gonna go down that way, take a left, take a right. Keep on taking lefts and rights until I get there.
Don't break his
You're
name.
wise. Well, I wish you the best in your piss cave. And
That's
I
a
hope,
strange thing to ask. Yes.
well, I also hope that the owlbear meat is delicious for you, as it was for me.
I'm sure it will be satisfactory.
I'm sure it will change your life.
Does he die of dysentery?
Glaag has died of dysentery.
So what's gonna happen is we're gonna leave this cave.
What?
We're gonna go
We're in the
to
cabin.
his cousin Dump, and then Dump is also played by Edison.
Everyone's Edison.
Except when they're not Edison. That's when we should be afraid.
Yeah, that's when we know this
So,
serious.
To every, are you walking away at this point?
At this point, probably.
Okay. Does this place feel like a trap to anyone else now that he's leaving, or is it just me?
No, the cave felt like a trap.
This is all a trap.
Okay. I want to ask our glorious...
I turn to Eric, and Eric is
What?
you
What?
in the corner.
What did you say to Eric?
Nothing yet.
We're considering talking
He's
to Eric.
standing over here.
Go
Go to the bathroom.
We'll wait for you.
Huzzah.
Eric is going to pee himself because he was so terrified. He went to the piss
Why do
cave.
you guys keep making fun of Eric? That's my job.
I'm not making fun of him. I'm trying to help him.
Yo, how's Eric's wife? Can I play
Oh.
the?
I don't think
Hey,
you
I'll
can
trade you,
paint
Kelly.
there
You want to give me something?
to
else?
con.
Can I play as like the PTSD ghost of Eric's wife?
Oh god.
It's been 12 years. You need to forgive yourself.
It's no longer your fault.
No longer.
Evidence has changed the case. You are now free from detainment. Even though you were falsely
The
imprisoned for your
accident-
murder's wife 20 years ago,
The
you have
accident
now
was 12 years
freely-
ago.
Pick up McDonald's.
New
on the way
DNA
back.
evidence has surfaced, putting you not at the scene of the crime.
Changing
I now
legal
forgive
standards
you.
means it's just manslaughter, not
By
murder.
The wife stands there and says, I now know you were not the one to murder me because the police told me they found more evidence.
Lauren,
Yes?
you didn't murder me. The glove didn't fit.
Can you hand me my water behind us?
Okay. Yep. Okay, what I miss?
We're all talking about how this is very much a
This
trap.
is very much a... Can I roll an investigation?
Yeah, go ahead.
Does anyone want to help me look around?
Yeah.
dying. I want to
In
look
which
around.
case,
I'm
I will...
dying here.
Is,
Advantage?
Glaag?
Wait,
Roll
what?
as well.
He left? Okay.
Oh God.
Yeah, he fucked up.
He went off to go warn his
Are
cousin.
you,
Okay.
You're helping me with this?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to roll as well, or do you want me to roll with it?
I think you're smarter.
I think I'm smarter, that's why I'm asking.
Yeah, okay.
In case you want to admire
I
them.
only have a +1 now, so it's gonna be,
Oh, I have a +2.
Oh!
Is this a wolf?
You're the smarter of the two of
Am
us.
I? Apparently.
Wolf to your investigation?
That's
What's
Wolf
my
to con.
smarts? I do have a +2 on
I thought it was just a wolf.
investigation.
Yeah, that's gonna be you when you go full werewolf.
I'm sorry. I don't
Uh,
know these things.
15.
15? With a 15, you now see the thing on the wall that Mikkel had been noticing, the Dagas drawn on the wall. Other than that, it seems to be mainly just an abandoned cabin. From what it looks like, checking out the fireplace actually looks clogged, and that's why there's a second, fire pit from where the roof gave out.
This rune, it means two things. It means the coming of dawn, of awakening, and also of invisibility.
So maybe the cabin is hidden by some rune?
I cast Detect Magic.
The rune is, glowing quite a bit.
Anything else?
What type of man?
Let me check.
Divination.
I'm really glad I have Detect Magic.
Yeah. Too bad he didn't have guidance.
Do you have the spell magic?
No.
No, you're not
We
high
don't have
enough.
that level.
That's third level, you don't have it.
No. I will take it.
Abjuration.
Oh.
So it's
I
protecting
don't know what
us?
abjuration.
So yeah, it is well, presumably it's a protection spell. Like I said, Stonk made a good point. Unless I'm wrong, in which case Stonk made a bad point. But that's Diamond doesn't.
Stonk made a point.
Is there another
Stonk made a point.
Is there another route that does not take us to Dump?
As the wind is picking up and gets through some of the cracks in this shitty cabin, you guys are you're gonna be stuck here.
Can I start a fire?
I begin casting mending on some of the smaller cracks.
Okay, go ahead. And you said
Did they know a way that we don't have to deal with Dump?
we can figure out what to do. Eric just looks even more severely uncomfortable. Edison, I'm gonna send you the context for that.
Hey, Takan. Can I talk to you real fast?
Yeah.
In private?
Sure.
Okay.
This is not private.
Well, a little bit, away from everyone else.
A little bit away from everyone else.
Does it now?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Don't tell people about Eric's dead wife.
Eric's wife is dead?
Everyone hears that, yeah.
No! What?
Does he just sort of curl up?
Yeah, I think. You guys are making this
Like
sweet
a
old
dead
man
spider.
so sad.
I'm literally trying to not make
Everyone's
this
alive and Matt's alive and it should be just steadily going down.
He's true neutral.
Stonk will go up to Eric and give him like a pat on the back and look down at him very sad, like sympathetic.
Yeah,
Are
you
you
see,
gonna give a tone
I'll
deaf response?
say you notice that he's holding a sword in his hand, and it appears to have something engraved in it.
It doesn't say, I will
Look at
kill
what it
the
says.
con.
Sure. You'd have to. I'd say make perception because he's not showing it to you. He is just holding it.
I'm good at perception though.
And then he'll see
What
you
Stonk is
bleeding
well known
very
for.
much over his shoulder.
He is
Stonk had
proficient in
good eyes.
perception. 15.
You would notice that compared to other, you don't see too many swords in the Avnordian Empire, though it seems like most nobles and upper class people have one, and you know that they hold some sort of ceremonial value. This one is particularly well decorated.
Oh,
It's his wedding sword.
No, it's his wedding sword, isn't it? Yeah.
You love wedding swords?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's
Did
just
you ever see the beginning of Pirates of the Caribbean?
it's a wedding sword.
Never mind.
It's,
That was my pop culture
The
reference.
family exchanging of swords. So yeah, that's his wedding sword.
so we don't mention it to people who don't know already. And don't ask people if they know already. Just assume they don't know about it. Okay?
I mean, at least the giant was lawful evil.
The wind is pounding around you guys.
How
Is
am I
there
supposed to
elementals? I am on high alert.
It is just
Like, that if no one
stormy
talks
because
about it.
he rolled a 5. You know, Matt's the one who locked you in here. You're basically all getting blizzarded in.
That is the
I said we
antagonist
could
of the
make it
session.
through before winter started.
Winter's already started. You were quite literally in the middle of winter right now.
Yeah.
We could have made it through.
We should have just sent a letter to King saying, hey, it's midwinter. Have a nice wedding.
They have a summer wedding.
Just send them a
No, they're
postcard.
having-
We need to go.
Campaign over.
I do just learn at all sorts of things.
Eric's just gonna be too traumatized to pay us.
Yeah.
Takan is literally...
He's gonna sue us for emotional damages.
So,
Drop your
Don't
phone on
talk
my
about
side
it.
again. See what happens.
at this time, the clouds are covering the light so much to where you cannot tell what time of day it is.
Is it still... There's light still out? Or...
Light. It looks like right now outside.
Okay, so it's visible for people without.
Yes. So
Okay.
you guys don't have disadvantage. It's just it's dim light.
Okay.
We should plan our next path. We do not want to deal with damn
Dump.
dumb.
I mean, wouldn't really hurt.
Stop.
It would very much hurt that is
It would very much hurt.
even
Probably hurt.
Oh,
even
dump.
he said it would hurt. No, we do not want to deal with Dump.
Odell shakes his head, and Eric says a little bit, well, if beating stuff up is what you want, then the wedding celebration is going to be great for you.
She's gonna kill the king, I know it.
Well, we should all make it there safely then. We'll avoid them.
I hope so.
Holy shit, am I joining on killing the king?
You should all,
Do you want to? I quite literally have told Chris, like, I designed this universe with the intent of you guys destroying it.
we should all get
Do you have a
rest.
new campaign ready for when we just wreck it
I do.
beyond recognition?
Wait, what I'm hearing is Lauren's ready for Game of Thrones. Oh.
I was not happy with how the last season ended, so
What
What
would
are you
you?
talking about? We're still waiting for the
we're
last
still
season.
waiting for the...
What would you have done if we would have fought Glaag and half of us died?
Then y'all would have fucking died.
Would that be campaign,
Campaign
over?
over?
Yep, that would be
And
canon.
another group
If
picks up.
Edison TPKs the party.
The next group picks up directly at looking at the dead bodies.
Yeah.
Huh.
Anyways,
A man with a...
We
with
do a 20-year
a
time jump.
heavy-set
It's
man in a
Petunia
beard with a
event.
short sword. Please help me. Take me to the wedding.
Consider 20-year time skip. It's Petunia and gang going on a revenge quest to kill all giants.
That would be the appropriate arc
That'd be
for
fun.
Petunia.
Okay.
That means I need a sidekick.
Dave the horse.
All right.
Survivor.
I will say that Glaag has a wonderful evening where he eats this owlbear meat, and it tastes a little funny at first, but you've never tasted owlbear meat before, so you don't know what that means.
Is he rolling con saves?
Yeah. Let's
Yeah.
you
see.
gotta make Ed roll it.
Edison,
Yeah.
roll the con save. Come here.
How many? Just one?
Just
Alrighty.
let's do one. However, you do have a very high con, so I'm not too concerned.
You gotta make the DC really high though.
Yeah.
I want to make a record.
Nat 20.
Okay.
Oh,
It's fine.
damn it.
It tasted a little funny, and you sit back and you're like, that was a weird meal. My stomach feels a little bit weird. Wait a fucking minute. Did those bastards try and poison me?
Spicy.
Nah.
It's a regional thing.
I'm counting that nat 20, by the way.
Okay.
It's a.
Edison has got his first nat 20 of the campaign.
And it started a new box as well.
All right. So, yeah, right now, like I said, you guys seem, I'd say Stonk and Mikkel and Takan are all familiar enough with how the wilderness works to know that it is probably not safe.
We're not
to-
gonna move till it ends.
You're not moving until this storm blows over.
Can I
We
roll
should
for
all
the
get rest
fires?
while we can.
Mikkel already brought in firewood, so are you gonna be? You want to set up the fire now?
What's that gonna be?
What do you?
Is that survival?
Use your tinder box.
That you don't have to roll
Yay!
anything to
Then I'll start-
start a fire.
Start the fire.
We start the fire.
Except we
So
did.
that table's knocked over, right?
Yes.
I will go up and write it.
Okay. Go ahead and write it.
With our multiple
Oh,
mimic.
it's a mimic.
No, just go ahead and write it. It's a chair. I mean a table.
A table?
Yeah,
A chair?
You write it up and it's a table.
with our
Cool.
multiple investigations of
yes.
this place, do we get the sense of what the heck happened in this place?
It just appears to be long abandoned. Frost Giant
Squad.
didn't know. He did. It doesn't look like anybody has lived here. It just kind of. He's a landlord,
Yes.
And they didn't pay rent on
Oh,
and they
time.
didn't pay rent on time.
I'm just gonna
I
put
say
a-
that's canon. They didn't pay rent on. He didn't.
I'm
they-
gonna put all the chairs
Okay, put up all the chairs.
and a bench.
They did sign a legally binding contract saying if you
I
didn't
will
pay rent,
say
we would
you
eat
didn't. You didn't really notice anything out of the ordinary, other than it doesn't appear like
No
anybody's
blood
lived here for some-
stains on the
no
carpet.
blood stains, no bones or other people. Any blankets or stuff like that have been degraded. And the only thing out of the ordinary is the rune, which you have already observed.
But I put up all that and I put it
Did we
around
put the
that
horses in
table.
a
Oh.
secure spot?
Yeah, I'll say that they're outside, and you can have them pinned near the window, like
Okay.
tied up near one of the windows.
Okay.
So I will say that because I know that you brought it up and you haven't yet, but Takan's necklace is magical. Because I just want to make sure.
Oh yeah, no, I
Yeah.
actually forgot about
Yeah.
that. So
Because I know you're like, oh, I'm gonna remember that.
and then I
And then you didn't.
Proceeded to forget about it.
Well, no, I wrote it down so I would, when I read through my notes.
Mhm.
But that implies I read through my notes.
Yeah.
Which no D&D player ever reads through their notes.
Not until the very end. And they're like, oh yeah, let's reflect back on it.
Sam the
Wait, what the
blacksmith.
fuck was this about?
And then they start making all the connections that they missed beforehand. Hey, Takan,
Yeah.
what's up with the necklace?
What about it?
It's magic.
Magic?
Yes, because necklace is magic.
It just sits here.
Magic.
We all turn our
Have I
weapons
sent you
on
guys have I showed you a picture of it?
Yeah, you sent a picture a
Yeah.
while ago.
So it's a golden necklace with a red jewel in it.
Yeah.
It takes it off, his intelligence goes up to 19.
It's the Nerflix.
Nerfless.
Nice. Try.
That was not pronounced great.
That wasn't. That was
I
like.
tried.
I was trying to like think about it.
Nerfless.
Nerfless.
Nerfless?
It's nerf for nothing.
So at this time, the
See,
fire has
nothing.
begun and is coming through the smaller hole in the ceiling, and there's not much you guys are going to be able to do about that, so there will be a little bit of an uncontrollable breeze. So, F in the chat, all your guys' hair is going to now become windswept. Stonk is bothered by the constant breeze on his bald head. But you're a Goliath, so it
Monet
doesn't
looks
real matter.
even shiftier with the wind-backed hair.
Floofed.
You know, have you ever seen Mocha in front of a fan?
How?
That's how
big-
Mikkel looks.
How? So how tall is this cabin? Like from where we're standing to the roof, or like the head's top?
It's got a point to it,
Okay.
so one of the sides is a little bit caved in.
Okay.
So I'll say that's on the right side, which, at least my right, is a little bit slumped, so Stonk would actually probably have to kneel down over here. Over here, it's stable.
Okay. So then there's like a little hole over on this side.
Well, where the,
Where the smoke is
I'll
coming out.
move this, so yeah, right there.
Oh, okay.
Someone has punched a
So
hole.
it needs a hole up
Yeah.
there. Okay.
Yeah. Well, because if we didn't have a hole, we would
You guys,
all suffocate.
unfortunately, none of you are proficient in chimney sweeping.
We have a small child.
And you also have a small halfling, and Stonk is clearly not.
This is
a pussy.
based off of early medieval age, so industrial age of child labor hasn't quite come in. You could be progressive. You could-
I hate that.
I
You
hate
could
the
be
statement
progressive.
Of you could be progressive for using child labor.
We have a halfling.
We haven't got there yet. Just throw Slane down the chimney.
We just get
You guys
tied.
could you guys could try and clean it if you want.
We just tie
I mean, I
Slane to
actually
a
have spells
stick.
that would probably
Mhm.
work. Am I going to tell people that? No.
Nah.
I refuse to be degraded down to a chimney sweep.
You just
That's
fireball.
racist.
I want to try to clean it.
Fire.
Okay.
Alright, Takan's gonna try.
Sacred
Uh,
flame it till it's clean.
So how are you
Wait,
going to clean
Takan, you're bypassing the whole necklaces magic situation here.
You were bypassing it.
No, I was trying to talk about it, and you're clearly no.
I didn't even know it was magic. How do you know it's magic?
Because I can do magic.
You can do magic?
The giant kind of magic.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
It's like we've talked about this.
We've talked about this. It's bandages. My bandages have more applications than just.
I
this
know.
campaign. I genuinely forgot.
You know, Matt, maybe you should just we should give you notes where it's like Lauren's campaign, and then we put all of we give
We
Matt
hand you them every session.
I think.
Okay.
I think what happens is Matt should just read the notes that I've taken.
Here's the issue.
We give you two separate hats, and
It's
when
like-
you have the blue hat on,
It's like learning all this amazing information over every single session. I get the
Just
same
getting
wow
off the color
factor every
coordination.
single time.
I honestly like
No,
it.
we're gonna sit here one day, and then Takan, you guys are gonna be exiled because you may or may not have assassinated the king,
May or
and then
may
Takan
not.
is just sitting here wait a minute, did we just commit murder?
Wait, I read that in the law book somewhere.
what's
that
going
was
to happen
illegal.
is you're going to combine plot points from both campaigns and tie them together.
And it's gonna be a beautiful, terrible. Oh no! Don't change anything.
Tyler, we need to have a one
I
shot
don't
where
care.
we party swap.
I'm sorry that I misspelled your name.
You guys would get
Now
kicked
like
out
that,
of city
Brad.
so fast.
Nope. Nope.
I don't know. Does he know that his minute
My
necklace?
notes. It doesn't
I
matter.
think-
It's
I feel
So
like
that's
you've
for me,
always
especially
kind
for
of
nature,
known,
just
but you've
fanatical.
never had a
I
way
never
to
spoke up for
ferment.
in general.
Fair enough.
Okay.
I actually generally go for
So, Renee,
Yes.
is it magical?
Yes.
Wow!
What does it do?
How magical is
Is
it?
Glaag just sitting outside the house?
It's like, I had to, I'm walking by because I had to go to my shit cave. I have the massive shits right now. Not quite sure why. I don't think the owlbear sat well with
Hey, he didn't roll his con save for the dysentery.
I made the compensate for the owlbear, but
Oh my
not
God.
dysentery.
I actually don't remember what magic came off of it. Like, what schools of magic? I could look at my notes, but Kelly's currently asked to look through my
I
notes,
think
so...
it's
Magic
Tyler
time.
knows what toxic
I
mass
don't remember what I said it was, but
You can retcon.
yeah,
It's not like you have a rabid audience who will listen to both episodes and type in
And
the
point out
comments.
the inconsistencies.
it's
I
fine.
wrote it down.
Oh, don't fucking jinx it.
Because his is a weird thing,
It's
so...
It is
fire magic.
divination.
Okay, I think it's divination and abjuration.
I got half of it.
You got half of
Honestly,
that?
if I got half of the points, I'll take
I didn't
half
actually
of
write
it.
down what it was.
Maybe it's a
I wrote down it was
Anti-
magic.
It is,
Right.
I'm sorry, it's actually more abjuration than it is divination.
That's still
wait,
50%.
Yeah.
Wait, what is abjuration?
Abjuration is
Protection
protection.
spells.
Protection?
Yeah.
Holy
maybe
shit.
it's an anti-scrying thing or something. You should still break it because it's magic and magic is bad.
Wait, hold
You
on.
can
It does have runes on it.
I was about to say, could I tell if it was like giant or
You,
arcane from...
Investigating it, like I'm assuming you let him touch it to look
We
at
wouldn't
it.
last touch it last time.
Sure.
You do notice that on the edges, and I do have it drawn in the image, there are the runic alphabet is surrounding it.
Oh! Can I roll a religion to see if like that is...
Sure.
If that's just like an important thing about it, or if it's just, you know... Their, religion, I said?
Mm-hmm.
19.
It's the whole alphabet generally has magical meaning. So if the whole alphabet is there, it's more or less like overall encompassing like protection.
Okay.
So, what does this do, Magic Man?
If you take it out, you become a real werewolf. Instantly. Forever.
A furry.
Funny words, magic.
It,
Burnt.
mostly seems to be here to protect
Check what?
you, I'd assume.
Me?
Yes.
Maybe it's meant to protect the world.
From devastation. To
Unite all peoples within our nation, to denounce the evils of truth and love, to extend our reach to the stars above.
Jesse, James, Team Rocket blasts off at the speed of light.
Okay, we're done.
Yeah,
Stop
that's
it.
right.
Stop.
And now there's Nintendo
Insane.
after our asses.
Nintendo does come after people.
They do.
We're here for their
You
lawyers.
this is how the campaign ends. Not because Edison TPKs us, because we get copy struck into bankruptcy and I have to go
Wait, that's
home to
cool,
Wisconsin.
It only affects you.
It only
or-
affects
Oh,
me.
that one.
Total party killed.
Oh.
Every party eventually will have
It's
a
cool
TPK.
it's
It's
We've been lucky.
Yeah.
It's never happened yet. It almost always happens near session
7.
1, as I
Mhm.
almost do it.
Right.
With frogs.
Or
And now
banshees.
gargoyles.
Let's go.
To
That
be
was-
fair,
You guys rolled shit and I rolled great.
y'all don't they have resistance to non-magical?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You literally.
Alright, we'll talk about this later. Still holding a bit of a grudge for that. Though
You were the.
I was the wizard, so.
You were fine.
I'm just remembering
Meanwhile,
that one
I
time
think I
that
did more-
Lauren's first
Everyone could
enemies
do
were
damage
supposed
except
to have
for you, and you had
resistance
ovens
to
that you could have
non-magical
tried.
Oh yeah, and I
It
forgot.
wouldn't have
slashing
worked, but you
damage.
could have tried.
A pile of snakes.
The snakes.
I remember when the snakes
What
almost
do you mean to
killed
protect
Kiwi.
the entire?
Or was it
world?
Andrew who they almost killed?
No, I didn't say from
Yeah,
you.
probably.
What are you thinking about? You think I'm that
I
dangerous?
think
What you
I
need to
almost
do-
died.
No, I'm
Alright, let's one person at a time.
just
You
curious.
just get some arm wraps enchanted with an enchantment to become part of your unarmed attack, and then your magic.
What?
Okay.
I'm zoning out.
Those were words.
So,
I'm dissociating now.
it sounds like you guys were talking about the necklace,
Yeah.
so continue.
Yeah.
Which is just said something, and now I've lost my entire train of
We
thought.
What does it do? Does it protect the world?
From devastation.
You mentioned how it could be protecting the world, so why don't you think that?
Oh, I don't. I'm just throwing out ideas.
Oh. I'm sorry, I assumed that you had a thought. That was my bad.
I have plenty of thoughts. Do you want to hear them? You want to know my theories on what this necklace does?
Yeah, I'm actually curious about your theories on what that necklace does.
Odell's like gestures and just like stories around the fire. Let's go.
Oh. Are we gonna do stories around the fire?
Everyone do one character background drop. Here we go.
Okay.
Spill this tea.
Oh, this wasn't going to be background.
Oh, go for it.
No.
Say it anyway.
Any story.
Anything.
Any story.
So, the reason why I believe that this necklace was given to me to save the world is because the world is in grave danger. I'm not sure of what, by whom, or when this will be.
Odell just gives a look of, I think we know the answer to all of those questions based off of current events.
And I'm looking directly at Stonk.
Yeah.
What are you looking at?
So if we just take this necklace and we rub it on the Archdruid, he just dies?
Obviously.
Okay, continue.
I am continuing by saying that once we figure out when the world needs to be saved, we'll figure out where the world needs to be saved, what it needs to be saved by, and I will be there, and the necklace will be there.
Okay, I just have one quick question for you.
Yeah.
What if the world doesn't need you for, say, a couple thousand years?
The necklace will carry me a couple thousand years.
Wow.
Are you implying that your consciousness is going to be put into the amulet, or is
How
it's going to?
sacrilegious is this with Odell in mind?
It's actually not because they're contemplating the power of giants, so technically by saying, look at this giant relic, it's super powerful, that's not a bad thing.
Just straight vibing.
Yeah.
How we moved all the chairs and whatnot around the fire as well.
And I will say giant magic is known for extending lives as well.
Oh.
Wait, is this a giant magic necklace?
It has runes on them, so you can assume it has some sort of power from giants.
I would have told everyone immediately if it was any other form of magic.
Yeah, like you'd immediately tell them if you would say, draconic.
Oh no, I wouldn't. I told the party that. I just wouldn't tell Odell. Odell would be the only one left out because it's funny now.
It's now getting dark out.
We're
time.
active perception checks the whole goddamn time.
Okay, everyone roll perception if you want to do that.
9.
Although, if someone's giving a story when we roll the check, did they roll it at disadvantage then?
No, I just say roll general check right now.
Oh,
19.
19, okay. So Takan is keeping his eye out.
15.
15, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Tabi?
I got a 9.
Wait, perception.
I don't need to roll.
Perception.
Plus 1.
19.
19.
9.
9, okay, so you two were the only ones who rolled well.
I don't
You
need...
rolled okay.
I rolled poorly for my...
Alright, so you guys don't really notice too much other than the howling, which, to be fair, the breeze that's coming in through the roof is a little bit bothersome, but you guys are able to pay attention otherwise. I'll use those as for story time, your perceptions. So.
Alright, story time. Who wants to begin?
I mean, technically,
Takan already began.
So he
Yeah.
gets to pick who goes next. Popcorn.
Yep.
Oh, is this popcorn style?
Yeah, we're doing popcorn.
You have to give us a prompt, though.
What?
No.
Just ask a question
Okay,
or...
alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
Are we including Eric and Odell in this?
Are you gonna ask?
Neither do you, you fucking virgin!
Yeah, but he didn't lose a wife, and that's entirely different.
Is Petunia getting a story time?
Is Petunia just sitting around the fire?
Yeah, Petunia's...
So 1, 2, 3,
Petunia's
4,
next to the fire, probably a little
Eric,
bit too
Odell,
close for
so
comfort,
D6.
but she's learned.
So just
her
roll a
lesson.
D6.
Eric is 5, Odell is 6.
No. 1, 2, 3. Eric, Odell, 6.
Wow, you just complicated this way more, but
Whoa.
sure, go for
How about we just have Takan pick someone, And then the person who does a story picks
But
someone else.
dice.
But Matt wants to roll.
Dice.
Okay, fine. Roll. Just roll,
4.
and then you'll count. 4.
Eric.
Eric. Okay.
Eric tells a story about your wife.
He'll say, "What do you want to hear about?"
What do I want to hear about?
Oh
no.
God.
If you're polite, he will tell you about her.
If you're not polite, he will kill you.
Stabs the con.
Eric,
Yes, Takan?
tell us about how you got your horses.
They are not my horses.
Good talk.
That was a pretty bad story.
You can ask it again.
You can ask Odell.
Do you want to ask Odell then? Because you really want to know about these horses.
I intentionally asked Eric. I knew whose horses.
Matt was paying too much attention.
Wait, okay.
He's
Were
learning.
you guys saying in character or out of character that I could ask it again?
No, ask it again.
Ask it.
Yeah, you can ask it.
Is that in character?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. So, Eric, tell me how you got your horses.
He doubles down.
Eric opens up.
I have a few horses back home who didn't accompany me.
Those are your horses.
Yes. We have one horse that I gifted to my son on his 16th birthday.
I just want to make sure I can do this before I do it.
Oh no, just do it without knowing.
Oh, no, I wanted to make sure. Is Katunia just looking in the fire while this is happening? I'm using thaumaturgy to constantly change the color of the fire.
That freaks her out.
Oh.
She's back in the basket.
She looks terrified.
I was trying to do it slowly like the LED lights, but you know.
Is
Okay.
She clams back in the basket. She looks terrified.
I stopped doing
hiss
that.
at
back to the barrel.
Yes.
I stopped doing that, then I feel bad.
But Eric's response is that he got his son a horse.
Okay, well, good story.
What was your son's name again?
Einar. It's a real name.
No. I'm going to say something super.
No, I know what you were going to say.
Do you?
Anal?
No. Oh, no. Do you want to hear what I was going to say?
What were you going to say?
Was he named after your wife?
The answer is no.
The dead wife jokes is a gift that keeps on giving.
Eric technically gets to pick who goes next.
Yeah, so does he want to hear a story?
Unfortunately, not like his wife.
Stop! I bet you have great stories.
Wait, Eric has to choose the topic of the story.
Not necessarily. He can
No,
just
he's
ask
just
for...
like, Stop, tell us a story from your glorious days as a bear hunter.
Oh.
You're a bear hunter?
Well, I was many things. I was a miner, I was a bear hunter, I was a god. I've lived many lives.
Did you just say you were a god?
You see Eric just kind of go, ha ha ha, silly Stonk. But Stonk's dead serious.
No, I said guard, not god.
Oh, I heard God. I'm like,
Why did everyone hear god? I said
Because
guard.
you said God.
Because
you
it
did
is
you
Stonk.
said God.
I said guard.
I think that was a Freudian slip on Stonk's part.
Okay, maybe it was, but I meant guard.
You said God, and we all know it.
Go on, tell some stories.
Everyone heard God.
Well, I was, in my village, we were all kind of jacks of all trades. I mean, everyone needed to be able to do every job that was available to them because, you never know when you were needed. So I was, well done and able to, participate in any job that was requested of me. But I quite enjoyed the hunting. For us, it was something of a sport and a physical activity all wrapped in one, and it was quite enjoyable. Anytime I would go out in the early mornings, and
Hey guys, he's talking about his passions.
Women, beer, fighting.
See, the first step to finding the bears up in the mountains is that you need to find their lair, first of all. That's where you find out where they return to, where they hunt. What the fuck are you laughing about?
I was like, well, Phrasing of layer.
Layer.
Slane raises his hand.
Yes.
I thought they were called caves or dens.
Is that what you call them?
Is that not what they're called?
I mean,
Halflings. They have different words for it.
sure, I guess.
You are the
If you're a
trolley.
boring bitch.
This isn't my underwear. This is underoos.
You've never really met a bear, have you?
Eric
I don't
goes,
mean the small bears down here at the bottom of the mountain. I mean the mountain bears.
Eric pipes up. Didn't you kill an owlbear with him?
We like specifically.
Those
killed
are
them.
owl bears.
There's bears and then there's bears.
I was
See-
thinking of
see-
bears.
If you were to rate them on a ranking list, it would be common bears down here at the bottom of the mountain that we are climbing, and we will find the more rigorous bears soon. Then it would be owl bears, significantly higher than normal bears, but slightly lower than the mountain bears. These are the meanest, they're the toughest, the oldest of the bears.
Odell looks at you. What about the cave bears? And Eric says, what about brown bears?
What about gay bears?
All the way down at the bottom, except for the gay bears. They're okay. They're in the middle. They fluctuate.
What about gay bears?
Gay bears?
What's the difference between gay bears and gay bears? I feel like this is.
Oh, no, it should be gay bears.
You mean the Care Bears?
Care Bear stare.
Care bears.
Where do you rank Care Bears, Stonk?
The god levels. You don't fuck with the Care Bears.
Do we need to watch the Care Bears movie?
No. No. But yes, but the old bears, the mountain bears, they've learned to really fear nothing in the mountains, except for us Goliaths, because we can easily find them just by screaming very loudly. They hear us, they see it's easy prey, and they come down, and then we proceed to kill them over the course of several hours. And sometimes we get killed ourselves. My village was not that big. A lot of people died to those bears. But I survived.
Are you one of the only people who survived?
Can I roll
I
insight
am
to see
the
if
only
he's
one to
actually
survive.
traumatized by that?
Roll insight.
No, that's a good question, actually.
That was...
Oh, I
nine-
get nothing.
19. 19. Do you have the haunted one background?
No, God no.
Not from this.
Not from this.
He's the bear man background.
Does Stunk think that the Goliaths who died at the hands of the big bear died honorably?
Oh yeah, hell yeah. Those are like, those people who die finding food for the village, they're heroes.
By screaming for bears?
Yes, for screaming for bears and then getting the shit beat out of them in a fight.
They're
Yeah,
called the bait.
They're the heroes.
Yeah. Now you gotta pick someone.
You pick a story.
You asked a question though. What did you ask? You said something.
Gay bears?
Something
that's-
about.
Did they all die that way? Is it
Did they all die? And then you said you were the only one who survived.
Yeah, that's what I said. Okay, Tavi. Tell us the story.
Any story in mind?
What was life like in, Delkirk?
No. you see both Odell and Eric. No. Gale Thorpe.
I know.
Wow, I was way off.
And Eric says, I'm from Baldenkirk.
I know this one. They're
See,
from
you can tell because he's
Galethorpe.
bald.
That's where you're from.
Thank you.
That's where I'm from. I'm from Galethorpe.
Okay, but they're also from Galethorpe, so...
Glaag.
Everyone is from Galethorpe.
No, I'm
No.
from somewhere far away.
Decon, where are we right now?
Galethorpe.
Galethorpe was on the other side of the frozen lake. Does anyone have a map?
Yeah, Odell pulls out one.
I turned to mine.
So we started. We met you here.
Yes.
We've come this way. I'm just.
You can look at the map I have on in lore and maps. It should be there.
Okay.
So I will zoom in.
So,
What's
we started at
what's
the very
closest
bottom,
settlement?
and now we're up here.
And that's Eldor.
Okay, we are in the middle of nowhere. Continue with your story.
So life in Galethorpe. Quiet for the most part. I imagine I had a relatively normal childhood.
I mean,
What's that like?
Oh, just
You grew
fighting
up
with the neighborhood
Tucker Dale.
kids for fun. There isn't a whole lot to do for fun. Just general sparring. Nothing got too serious. You know how it is. What?
and you see Odell pipe up and said, Tabby's a great fighter.
As a fellow Gale Thorpe myself,
Scorpion.
did you grow up with a Tucker and Dale of your own?
Can't say that I can relate with that.
Is there a look of recognition across Edel's face when he mentions those two names? Is he hoping they're wives?
No, who's Tucker and Dale?
They were banished 20 years ago.
Dun, dun, dun.
He gasp.
Nope.
That's the face of it.
Honestly, Odell took me in pretty early. I don't remember a whole lot of the basics anyway.
Odell pipes up and says, you were 6.
Right. So yeah, I don't know how to tell stories. So I spent most of my childhood honestly just training, hoping to be a soldier one day.
For the Abnordian Empire.
Correct.
Bad mouth. The Empire.
Odell pipes
Is that
up.
all you've ever wanted to do?
For the most part. I try not to think too far in the future. I need to focus on what's in reach first and then go on to bigger things.
But it's the big goals that keep you going.
I take life one step at a time.
Fair enough. To each their own.
Odell pipes up a bit and says, there's a lot of honor in fighting for a cause.
Oh, I don't disagree.
The cause kill the king.
Okay, Tabby, you gotta pick someone.
Yeah, that wasn't much of a story. Slane, you wanna tell us something fantastic?
Anything in particular?
Anything?
I can have a preposition.
Yes.
Tell us your best story involving a breakfast.
Honestly, I do want to hear this.
I hope everyone's prepared.
What was the most pleasurable one?
No, but that was not part of the request. I'm going to give a 4-hour-long talk.
We cut you off at 2 minutes.
Yeah. It's basically the beginning of Lord of the Rings. It's just going on.
You just break down like all of halfling culture.
I have begun breaking down in intricate and excruciating
Do you
detail.
start telling the story about the breakfast and you realize you have to give the whole genealogy of every participant in the
Yeah.
breakfast?
You just
Yeah.
reset the movie
My
script
God.
until you're cut off.
I've begun, X son of, Y, was engaged to Z, and at this engagement, there was a lot of food being prepared.
Anyway, that was 200 years ago.
Yeah, that was. Oh God, how long have I been talking?
About
Yeah.
1 minute 30 seconds.
Shit, I hate giving stories this long. Mikhail.
We haven't heard about the breakfast.
Oh, it was just a simple eggs and bacon.
Thank you.
Okay.
Fascinating.
Mikhail, how did you come to travel with Katunya?
Well, that
The important lore questions.
As you go from boring ass stuff to serious lore questions.
Yep.
Boring ass stuff.
That was important to me.
I think.
Tell me the name of X son of Y and his exploits. What have you learned?
Oh, I didn't go.
Son of Benji and Alv.
Oh, I didn't go into his exploits. That's another 4-hour long talk.
That wasn't the key to the story, though. The key to the story was the eggs and bacon.
Yeah. All you asked about was the food.
Asked for a story about.
Anyways, Katunye, you. Question mark.
Don't say it like that, man.
You see her, like, little Katunye slowly peek out of the barrel again.
They pick her up and put her on my lap.
Okay.
Pat her head.
She's doing better now.
What if one of us just
She
killed
can.
Katunye?
I think Mikhail kills you. Just straight out.
Okay, so
Just-
they asked.
I don't advocate
asked
for
about-
child killing, but
First, I make sure she's cozy.
Yes.
Because someone has upset her.
It wasn't me
I'm
this
sorry.
yeah, it wasn't you.
I
It
make
was-
sure she has her fish.
I think I'm the only one who's made Katunye uncomfortable
Somehow.
multiple times.
time. I haven't. I made him uncomfortable.
Yes.
Yes.
You've made me uncomfortable, but you haven't talked to her yet.
I didn't know she could talk.
For a while you didn't know she was a she.
I'm learning.
Anyways.
She has spoke.
I heard it.
You probably have.
Have I acknowledged it?
Well, I was traveling to the east near... I was fairly near the sea. And I was traveling past a village. It was a rough time, perhaps. And I noticed a house that was smoldering outside the town. And I went inside to see what had happened, who was there. And she was under the floorboard. Her parents had... You can tell he's very carefully wording it because the literal child of the story's right there. Well, now she is with me.
Do you know what happened to her family?
It is hard to say.
Any guesses who is responsible?
He has this closed off look on his face when you ask. Only the gods know.
Beat the answer out of him.
In front of his child.
What? Oh no, the gods.
Oh.
We're gonna beat the answer out of the gods. In
Not out of
child.
Katunye, god fucking damn it, holy shit.
Wait. Well, I thought
Don't beat up the
I
child.
thought they were giants.
They're
both-
so
I
powerful
would like
that
to
they
roll
are
insight
gods.
about
They're considered gods.
only the gods know.
Roll insight.
Nat 20.
Total.
That's a nat 20.
I'll roll.
Oh, am I gonna go for total?
I'll roll the
26.
appropriate skill
Yes.
check. That's a 7 plus stuff.
26.
Yeah, you get the sense he probably does know, and he's very actively concealing something.
Okay.
Okay.
Damn. Okay.
He seems both sad and uncomfortable, and a teeny bit scared.
Yeah, within that 20, that's about right.
Well, if you ever need help finding the people responsible,
We're making them.
you don't have to hesitate to ask me.
Alright.
We are far from there. We do not think we'll come up. And he just sort of readjusts her hat.
Eric
I don't
pipes
know
up
if
and
you've noticed, but I'm very good at killing.
That seems to be
Eric pipes up and says,
I'm good at many things.
do you know where?
I'm just not showing you.
What town?
It was a small village. I do not know the name. It was as I look at the map.
I don't know. Let's find out.
This map is so
This is
blurry
also-
when you
it's
scale
also
it. I can't read it
we-
between this one, and that one.
That's a wisdom save. I'm good.
Jotun dollar?
Yeah.
I'm
It was
I feel like it would be
4 or 5 days from
Is it?
Jotun Taller.
I don't know what a panic is.
Oh, I've always rolled wisdom.
Okay, that's fair.
Eric,
Because how will
Eric nods his head to that.
That makes sense. I mean more like how well can you resist the charms, and that's why I think charisma.
You know, he very actively is not telling you the full story.
Oh yeah. Back to this.
So they just kind of looks up, looks directly at you, and just has a knowing look in his eyes.
The wind picks up and some of the like boards on the window begin shuddering a little bit.
Odell, you can tell with your active insight. You can tell he's changing the subject. Odell, you said you know the king. Have you met?
Yeah, a few times.
What is he like? This monarch of yours.
Yes.
He's a fantastic fighter. Just like his father, actually. Insight check.
Can he hold a sword?
Cock, cock, cock. Alright. Unnatural 20.
You see that Odell speaks in he's a madman, but in the most honorable way possible for a fighter.
Is he trying to avoid?
Oh, sorry. 18.
He's speaking out of genuine admiration.
Okay.
Also, in 1 minute.
Oh yeah, you have 1 minute. Oh god, this is gonna be unfortunate if you roll a 1 in here right now. Oh, there's no spell to clean it up in this party either. We're
I'm
quarantined.
so excited. Holy shit.
Gotta wait, it's
Can I-
almost there.
Can I go cast mending on the windows to stop them from doing that?
It's not because the windows are
Roll.
broken,
Alright.
but it's because the like it's-
3. Well,
They're
6.
nailed to the wall, so it's because they're flexing back and forth.
Okay.
It's hitting the wall.
We might go another hour. You never know.
What's the con save he needs to make?
For
Dysentery.
This is mainly will Ed stab him.
Yeah, if I roll nat 1, Ed stabs me.
It's no longer a.
okay, fair.
Sorry,
I thought this was dysentery.
what's up with the
That
boards?
first one was.
So because the
Second
boards
This one is just
are
napping
like
his
nailed to the windows, some of the windows are cracked open, so the wind is flexing them, and the edges are hitting up against the wall. So it's like shuddering.
Can't do much about that.
The flames are brighter
Okay.
with thaumaturgy.
What's that?
Windows
Can't
like,
shutter for that.
when the first every time the
I mean, you're
the
wrong.
window hits it, it gets a little brighter for a second, goes down, brighter.
So Slane is dedicating 100% of his attention to the fire, I'm assuming.
Just a little. At this point, I'm no longer making active perception checks.
We should probably start going to
You
bed
know,
here
look,
soon.
you get the sense that Continue does not like fire.
After you heard that story, does it make sense?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
and it's beginning to make sense.
I'll take first watch. Thank you.
I'm making sound effects.
I know. Anyone want to take first watch with me?
I'll take a watch with my cam.
I have dark vision.
I do.
Kind of.
I want to leave Stonk and Mikkel alone and see what happens.
Alright.
Alright, are we doing that?
Stonk and Mikkel.
Okay.
Sorry, Stonk and
Everyone,
Tom.
please place yourself in the room along with your where you want to put your beds.
I don't remember which bed was mine.
It doesn't matter.
Oh, there were names underneath it.
There are names
No,
on
no, they're not. There's just black on the bottom.
We were gonna at one point.
I'm just throwing them in there and people can decide which
Pass
is
me.
which.
the green and red ones.
It's just
Festive.
Stonk is gonna sit by the fire. Fire.
Why are you outside? Don't be outside.
I didn't put myself there.
I put him
do you
there
wanna
so
sit
he
by
could
the fire
grab
with
it.
me?
Sure. Is
Left,
that where we're
right?
keeping watch?
Or straight?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant the other fire.
There's no windows here, right?
You see where I have the little
One
things, the
yeah.
panels outwards? Those are windows.
Okay.
So there is one window there.
Not here where I am.
No,
'Cause there's-
not where you
okay,
are.
That's what I wanted to make sure of.
Does the cabin use
Like this.
Okay.
No. Oh no. I don't
All
want
right.
that
At
either.
least it doesn't use apple.
So, for the first watch, could you all please roll perception?
Roll initiative.
What's your
Not
perception?
initiative.
Alright, you just rolled it.
What'd you roll? 12?
Oh, that's not
12
bad.
plus 2.
Better than me with my 7 plus 1. 8.
8.
8 and 14, I think.
14.
All right. With an 8 and 14, unfortunately, you guys do not witness anything out of the ordinary, but the wind picks up,
I feel
and
like that's fortunate.
Yeah.
Why are you saying
unfortunately,
unfortunate?
there is no assassin in the trees.
I think the Khan does hear a soft tabaxi singing as he sings a lullaby for
Aw.
Gatunye.
Baby.
It's in tabaxi though.
It'll suck when that kid dies.
It's a Russian lullaby.
It's very violent if you know the words.
Okay.
It's about killing the Tsar.
The rest of
May.
your watch goes by uneventfully. Yeah, unless you guys want to
Unless we
roleplay.
make it eventful.
Yeah, go ahead.
We could make it eventful.
You two are alone. There's no morals around you.
And there's no one to cast silence upon you.
You could go arm wrestle Glaag on your own. I'd like to think we go outside tomorrow morning. Glaag's on the roof sleeping.
That's actually what the wind is from.
That's why it's dented,
This
is
is
because
gas.
he's been sleeping on the roof.
I mean, good for him.
Makes me comfortable.
Okay. Nothing else.
We'll just nod our heads at
Okay.
each other for the entire
Hours.
watch.
All right.
Hours.
Second
Hours.
watch.
Is it us or is it Tavi and Eric?
Yeah, doesn't matter. It's up to you guys.
Going
Okay
to
with
bed
that.
now.
Okay, we can do Tavi, Eric, and Odell right now. Right now, I say Odell. I'll roll with Odell, and Eric can just rest. So roll perception. Huh.
Oh, 16, 17.
Both you and Odell roll really well, but it appears that the howling is like settling down at this point, but it's not over. It's just chilling out.
What happens when the Khan rolls a 1 for weather tomorrow?
Let's get some more time in the cabin, unfortunately.
Oh, we're gonna have cabin fever
Cabin
too.
fever. Unless there's anything you would like to roleplay out.
With your dad.
It's Eric.
No, it's Eric and
It's
Odell.
Odell.
It's both of them. Eric is resting. Odell rolled the perception, so he's awake right now.
What's the tournament at the Capitol like?
Tournament? Well, I mean, festivals. Have you ever been to? I don't think you've ever been to a wedding, have you? Well, weddings in the Abnordian Empire last maybe a week or so. So they're at the beginning of at the beginning of the celebration. There will be a
I don't get it.
there will be a reunion style meeting where the whole town will be invited. If I had to guess, there are normally events every day, so I would assume the tournament would probably be closer to the end. Unsure of whether or not the gods are going to be there for the whole time or just the tail end.
Now, do you think I stand a chance?
Well, any recognition is good recognition from the gods. So as long as you make yourself stand out and make yourself known, I'd consider it successful. Okay.
She's enjoying her new space.
Okay. Is that all? Alright. that is the end of the watch, and for the third watch at this time.
Take the long rest button. I get all of my spell slots back.
Augers.
I get my fire
Auger
room.
demon.
I use so many spells, it's not even funny. And by not even funny, I mean I use 4 spells.
Can you not sit down right now?
I'm standing up.
Okay.
Did you want to roll perception first and then roleplay this out, or...?
That's a 13.
That's a natural 19,
Okay.
so a
Josh, can you sit down, please?
23.
Over here. 23? Okay. You guys can roleplay first.
He's caught on that you've caught on. He's sort of awkwardly sitting.
Is,
Alright, what just happened? I think Matt threw something and it hit Josh in the...
Josh took a pickle to the dead.
Oh, he took a tickle!
Oh no!
He took a pickle to his pickle.
Oh.
pretty gay.
Took a pickle to his tickle.
Ow! Alrighty then.
I feel like that's what a sneak attack is.
You now have learned what a sneak attack is, man.
I definitely didn't see it coming.
Put it on the chair, like, hope you wouldn't see it or something. I don't know.
And Matt just grabs it and throws it at me.
Alright, let's wrap this up, guys.
Sorry.
We're getting to, I think, 2 hours and 20 minutes right now. So, I want to wrap up within the next 20-30 minutes.
Is that what happens when you lose control?
He's baffled for a second, and he's like, "What? No."
That was mine.
Well, there goes your theory.
That's my entire theory gone.
He looks baffled that you would even say that.
That is very long reach.
You know,
Actually, not.
He's allowed to have more than one plot point active.
well, that was just Slane's gut instinct
Yeah.
was.
It's not a bad guess. No, I could definitely draw that conclusion too. It's not the conclusion I drew, but
So, what happened then?
I told you.
I was under the impression that you were the, well, now I feel like an asshole for,
You implied I murdered her family and took her.
that is exactly what Slane is implying, and,
wow. Kinda
At
seems
this
like a
point, you
dick
guys are
now.
noticing a little bit of light coming up, so while the sky is still cloudy, it is...
He doesn't know how to respond to this.
yeah, Slane's having to,
Backtrack
backtrack and, think.
You get the sense, though, he kind of is offended, but it's not like... He also kind of does look guilty. Like, you're wrong about this case.
So that you've done something like that before.
It is hard to say.
It's hard to say.
When you lose control, you do not know what you do.
Oh.
That is why I have mastered these runes. But no, I did not do that there.
You sound like a barbarian who can't control their rage.
Almost like I'm cursed.
I apologize for,
Curses don't exist.
no, you were the one who said curses don't
I
exist.
know. I'm making fun of him for saying it's a curse.
I apologize for, assuming that you were the one who did that. It does seem a bit,
You know what they say about assuming.
yes.
Ass out of you.
At ink.
During this
This is a
conversation...
very awkward lot.
During this conversation, Slane,
Mhm.
you notice the sound of something of wood being carved.
I cast Thaumaturgy to open all the windows.
They're boarded shut.
Damn it. Okay, I wake everyone up then.
Okay.
I look outside
Do
the
the
door
boring
first.
All right. So you hear this as you hear this carving sound, making your way closer to the door. That's where the sound was coming from. And opening the door, you see carved on the front is the eye.
Do we see like a floating knife or something?
He cast Tree Stride through the door?
Is there a tree near the door?
There are trees everywhere.
Look, there's
Where on the
1,
ball?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 trees.
You said they were waking them up, so
Yeah, I'm waking everyone
Alright.
up. Like,
Everyone's getting up.
you gotta roll.
can't use
I've
thaumaturgy.
been sitting for too long. You need to stand.
Okay.
You need to roll for weather.
No, not right now.
No.
All right. So on the door, the eye has been carved into it. What do you want to do? Everyone at this point is being woken up by Slane.
There's not much to do.
Yeah, too late, nat 1.
That wasn't actual. That's unofficial. He said it. That's unofficial.
So while you guys are not fully awake yet, you do start hearing some more noises.
Yeah, that's for a different roll. That's for Ed stabbing you.
Ed, he rolled a nat 1 for being stabbed.
So you guys begin hearing.
It's Matt.
Matt.
No.
Oh boy.
There we go.
I'm just gonna do this. Ow.
The softest scream of death.
It sounds like relief. Okay, so you guys begin hearing more of those sounds. The sounds of the shutters shaking again. The sound of breaking branches. The once again sometimes carving noises as they every once in a while show up nearby.
I'm gonna bust down the front door and look everywhere.
The door has already been opened.
I'm
and
going to
Mikkel is
pretend I'm
looking
going
at
to
it.
close the door and then I'm going to bust it down.
Bust it down and cast thaumaturgy to open the door.
I still bust it down and it's just extra
that
loud.
soft ah.
Yeah.
Was that caught on the recording?
What?
The ah.
I mean, I don't know if it was loud enough, but who knows. So, don't put it away. We're not wrapping up.
Yeah, the plot's
Please.
about to start.
Please sit down. So what are you guys going to do? I've explained what's going on like 3 times now.
What's
Yeah,
the
I know.
weather
We
look
want
like?
to. I
Yeah.
bust down the door
Once
and I
again,
want
the
to
door is
look
already
around.
opened.
And I bust
You
it
shut-
down.
You
I'd
go
like
to bust
look
it down,
around
the
now.
door's shut, open, you shut it, then bust it, what do you see?
Yes, and now what do I see?
Okay.
I've stated this very clearly. I don't know how much clearer I can make this.
Mikkel said, I have opened the door, I'm looking out the door. You can't
Yeah.
barge through the door when
And
it's
then when
already
you
open.
said it was open, I said, alright, I shut it, and then I busted open.
Okay. Other than that, you don't see anything
Just
outside.
various
The next
trees
time
magically
I
being carved on.
hear
No,
branches.
you don't hear anything being carved. You hear it being carved, but you don't see it. The only thing you've seen
That's what I
carved.
said. I said here.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you do hear it.
Next time I hear it, I'd like to go in the direction of
Yeah.
the sound.
Okay.
Can I do a quick perimeter check?
Is it a I'm intimidating you, or I have a path for you to follow?
That's a very interesting thing to try to grab from carving a symbol into a tree.
We did it last time.
Alright, so I'll say next time you hear it, do a perception check to see if you know which direction.
Can I also do
Are
that?
you doing that as well?
Yes.
Okay.
Would you like to give me advantage, Stonk?
Yes, I would! Please don't roll shit.
18 and a 19.
Oh, thank God you didn't roll
So that's
shit.
going to be a 23.
Okay. So, you hear where it's coming from, and you walk over to where you hear it, and all you see is just like a single slash. It appears as if the sound is being made to intimidate, and the symbol has already been carved into the door.
Oh. Okay.
Into the tree.
Yeah.
Alright,
No,
everyone
into
go
the
back
door.
to bed. It's point.
Into the- oh, okay, so it's just another.
Everyone go back to sleep. It's harmless.
For now.
For now.
How's Eric taking this?
He's like, oh shit, I'm waking up. He's a little baffled right now.
I'll go back to sleep.
Okay.
I'll come back and say, seems like your druid friend is trying to intimidate us.
And
Symbols were already carved, it's just sounds at this point.
Okay.
So, relax, we'll leave soon.
Some of the wind comes by and some of the tree branches just tap up against the window.
I would like to stay outside and keep, like, an actual good watch.
Alright, roll perception then.
I would join Stonk for that.
You like advantage there, my friend.
Sure.
Nap one.
Ooh.
Nap one.
That's a 13, so 17.
17? Okay. You
Oh.
You do notice a few things off of the corner of your eyes. You see off slightly into the distance some horns. What appear to be it appears to be a very, very, very large elk, and making its way through, occasionally breaking branches with its horns. But it's at a distance, so you can't really see it.
Do we wish to eat well? We could bring it down.
I think that's a bad idea.
Can I get the sense that this is, how tough would it be to hunt this boy?
Is it a giant?
It's a
elk?
giant elk.
Oh,
Yes.
it's
Like a capital G giant.
Capital G
I
giant.
know the seer of this already.
Yeah.
We could take it.
We could. But do we want to?
That's a lot of meat. Fresh meat.
Who's still awake inside of the cabin?
Sounds like I just came out to look at my food.
Yeah. So.
Petunia's still inside the cabin.
Okay.
She's in her basket.
All right. And if you are
Her-
asleep,
Wake
what
her
about-
basket?
what about Kelly? Kelly, what are you doing?
I think he's still awake.
Kelly's sitting at the table.
What's Talvi doing?
He just like took out like a walk around, saw nothing. He's like hanging out on the porch waiting for you.
Okay, so if you're hanging out on the porch, you wouldn't be inside as well.
Yeah, so there's literally no one awake inside right now.
All right.
Is there any giants around coming to see if we're still here?
Mm-mm.
Oh,
It
no,
is.
you went
It is
back
like
then.
4 in the morning right now.
Dead of the night.
Is our watch over, or do we just go back to bed?
You
We
don't know?
could, but most people are
We
wanting
finished
to
our
stay
long
up.
rest. The watch would have finished our long rest.
It's over for us, but do they need to sleep more?
This would have been the 3rd watch, so
Yeah.
no.
So they do need to sleep to finish their long rest then. Or get exhaustion.
Exhaustion is fun.
I'll wait out for like 30 minutes or so,
Okay.
and if nothing seemingly happens, I'll go back and sleep.
You see the elk, kind of making its way.
Downtown.
Yeah, it's making its way downtown, kind of walking,
Fast.
beginning to walk this way,
Faces past.
and it notices you. You see it. It sees you, and it begins like walking away, like around the cabin.
Is it keeping a healthy distance from us? And like
It's keeping a healthy distance and an eye on you.
red eye?
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna go back to bed. Why is the
Nothing happened.
Why is the con in my bed?
Oh, sorry, I just put him
Oh, dear.
somewhere. Nothing happens for 30 minutes, though?
No, something happens for 30 minutes. It's
Alright.
just,
Oh, well.
you're all asleep for it.
I mean,
I haven't gone
my
to
watch
sleep
is
yet.
done. I'm awake.
No, everyone inside of the cabin is asleep.
Oh,
Because-
after the 30 minutes?
Because the rune starts glowing,
Oh.
and none of you are there to see it.
Oh, because it's a dawn.
Mhm.
room.
Ah,
I mean, I'm standing by the door.
You would not see it. It is a like kind of faint reddish glow. I'll explain it out of character so you guys know what's going on. But above the fireplace, the rune begins to glow a bit of orangey red, fiery kind of colors,
Mhm.
and it begins glowing and holding itself at a glow for a second. However, you guys are all currently inside, so you're unsure of what's going on. But I will say, Slane, you hear as one of the windows shatters. And I will say that wakes you guys up.
Turn and look inside.
One of the windows is shattered now. I will say...
We go and
This one.
investigate the window.
I'm gonna look at it from the inside if you want to take a look at it on the outside.
I wake up and I do a perception check to see what the fuck happened.
Okay. What are you perceiving?
Just what the fuck happened. I
Okay.
just woke up.
So, did you want to roll an investigation?
Non-natural 20.
You now notice the rune, and it's glowing.
And the window.
And the window is shattered. 7.
Investigation from the outside.
From the outside, you don't see much, but you do see what resembles larger footprints on the ground. But you are not able to track them with the 7.
Can I tell what kind manner of beast did it? Is it a giant? Is it a tree man?
They.
Giant elk? Bigfoot?
You have never
Dave.
seen. You have never seen footprints that are as uneven as these. So they don't really look like feet. They just look like imprints.
It's the tree people. The tree people are back.
I would say 7
was-
investigation for the inside of the window as well.
Was the rune always glowing?
The what?
No. No, it's new.
Oh, the fire,
It's starting
please.
to hum now.
I would like to
Out.
stab it with a javelin.
Everyone
roll?
out. I rush in. I grab Katrina. I rush out.
Can I roll a
Okay.
religion?
Yeah, go ahead.
I will wait until the religion just to know if I kill myself with this.
I'm grabbing Katrina. I'm running out.
Okay.
11.
You don't know, but I will say Stonk, because you're close to it, it's emitting heat.
I would like to rage and then stab it with a javelin.
Okay, roll to hit.
I am running away.
I'm getting away from the fire.
Reckless, of course.
Uh-huh.
It is a
I did
fireplace
shout that
rune.
to everyone,
Yeah.
so they can take my advice.
So anybody who wants to can get out.
How's Odell and Eric handling this?
They're also getting out as well.
I'm getting out as well.
I'm gonna
Run, everyone, run!
Are you running to con or are you staying put?
I'm staying.
Takan, you should leave.
I'm like right
Do
next
you want to be
to
burned
Reza.
alive?
Alright, that's a 19 to hit.
Radiates a lot of heat.
It will protect itself by killing you and possessing you with
I gotta
giant magic.
roll it real quickly. Okay, so Stonk,
D6s.
as you... It's not D6s.
It's D8s.
D20.
So, I will say at this point, Stonk, as you go to slash it,
No, stab it.
you go
I
to
want
stab
it.
Stab it. It hits the stone, but as you pierce the glowing, it lights up more and explodes. It was a glyph of warding.
Oh, I love
So,
those.
good
I'm
luck.
so glad
Good luck.
I'm glad I
Oh,
raged
God.
before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I take
Takan's
that.
still inside, by the way.
So
You take
Those
23 fire damage,
As does,
and then you can reduce it by 2.
as
Oh,
does
that's
Takan.
11.
Or reduce it by half.
And Takan's
Alright.
also inside.
Right.
and Tommy.
Yeah,
Bobby,
so
did you not leave?
you,
I
I will
came right next to
say,
the door. I was trying to see like what's
it
going on.
is, it says,
10, 20, 30, it's 40 to the door.
oh wait, you have to make a dexterity saving throw, I'm sorry.
Ooh, cool.
What's the range?
It's, doesn't,
Barbarian's good at me.
It should say.
it's
it
just
doesn't-
20 foot radius.
Okay, so I think
You guys
those
are
two
okay.
fine.
Oh yeah.
It's just
Dex saving
stun.
throws against effects that you can see while not blinded, deafened, or incapacitated. I get advantage.
Okay.
Yeah, it is pretty nice.
So you could get the damage fourth.
That's a 15 plus stuff.
Yep, that succeeds.
Alright, yeah, that's a 17.
17, yeah, okay,
They
17
take
succeeds.
6 points.
You take, yeah, so you take, is it 6 points total?
24?
11? No, it's
23.
only take 5.
Yeah, so it's 23 divided by
That's
2
11.
divided by 2.
So that's 5.
Okay, you take 5 points of fire damage as the thing lights up, and this place is now lit aflame.
Ah, I will now leave. My job is done here.
Do you have...
I'm a skedaddle as well.
I should reframe it. Did you have eyebrows?
Thank you,
If
though.
I did, I don't anymore.
Tattooed on.
Yeah, they were probably tattooed on.
So this portion of the
Easy.
cabin is destroyed, and there's
Wait,
no
it's
wall.
It's gone?
Yeah,
I'll
it's
just
gone.
walk out the back.
I mean, just give me a minute, please.
Oh no, there's more.
You walk out the front door, just close it.
Did we get the sense that's a giant problem that our lovely friend left for us, or was that an archdruid thing?
No idea. However, as this, as the thing explodes, you now notice the giant elk from before, standing right here.
Looks like a wolf.
There's one right there. Alright. You now see these two giant elk, and if you remember the way the owlbear looked, had strange vines.
Time
along
to
their
fucking
flank.
kick ass.
Go, everyone roll initiative!
I did run for like at least 2 or 3 rounds, so
Yeah.
I'm like 120.
Is there any way, since I just got bombed, that I can immediately, like, just get a surprise round, run out of the fire and fucking smack a bitch?
I mean, you've already used Dex to save it, and you already used your action to attack it.
That Dex is just a saving throw. That's no action at all.
Yeah,
but the action to
was
attack.
you attacking it, and then you used Dex to
Damn.
save yourself. So
Fair
I'd say
enough.
you've moved around. All right, everyone, roll initiative.
What Stonk got?
That's 13.
Okay, anybody roll above a 20?
13, but I'm like 150 feet away from them.
Okay.
So, you're on your own.
Anybody roll above a 20? Anybody roll above 15? Okay, Takan?
18.
Okay, did anyone roll above a 10?
13.
13?
11.
Okay.
What? Did you do something?
And, Kelly, would you roll? 3. Would Stunk roll?
Natural 1.
Natural.
Which got brought up to 3. So what's your dex?
Just like in general?
+1.
+1? Okay, so I actually go first.
That's really
All right.
unfortunate. Oh, but that's still a nat 1.
Okay. So, up first we have Takan. What are you gonna do?
Everything just blew up.
Everything just blew the fuck up.
Do I see this yet?
They're not wolves,
The
they're
elves.
giant elks.
We did establish he only sees what the minis are.
Mm-hmm.
I attack.
Can you...
You're
You-
over
you do
here,
not have enough
so
movement
you'll
to
need
get to them.
over to
I
here.
never left the building. I was like right here.
No, wait. I thought you went...
No.
No.
Okay.
I think he was far enough away that he didn't
Yeah.
take the
Okay.
damage.
Yeah,
However,
just kinda chilling
Alright,
there.
so
you
you yourself...
probably do see through the smoke clearing,
Yeah.
like a giant elk out there.
Okay.
Because you never left the building, so you're still inside of it.
I sneak
I have
attack.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You can get to here.
I don't know. Sneak
You
attack's
don't have...
good yet.
You don't have
So,
enough.
for you,
You
the main
have-
way...
You stab them
I'll
with
just run
your
this through
sword.
you real quick.
Mhm.
So the main way that sneak attack works is that you have to have either advantage on the attack roll, which can be done in
Hiding.
a couple ways. However, the main one is like hiding and then attacking from the shadows. However, right now, that would be really difficult. So the way you would be getting a sneak attack at this point is if someone is within 5 feet of your target. So if I manage to get over here and start smacking him, then you would come over here and you would attack him too, and you get sneak attack too. I think you're a
As
swashbuckler.
a swashbuckler, you can do it on your own.
So as a swashbuckler on your own, if you just go up and you start attacking him with no allies, no other enemies, it's just you and melee, then you get sneak attack. So if you make it over there and it's just you,
time
you
around
get sneak
assuming you're
attack for
using
that.
zoomies to get back.
So
Or what are you
you
doing?
started
We'll
back
get
up
there
here,
when we
right?
get there.
It's
So
your
do
turn
5,
after
10,
him.
Oh.
15,
Yeah,
20,
I'll say.
25, 30. So you can move this far. Do rogues get bonus action dash?
Yes. But that's your bonus action.
I don't bonus action race or act.
Dodge?
Can I do that?
Sure. Okay.
Alright, so
What's
bonus
your
action
action?
dodge?
What? Doesn't move it.
It doesn't.
So
That's not an action, that's a move.
So movement is its own action entirely. Your action is usually just used for attacking. However, you can also hold your action. So if you're not in range, but you know you'll be in range pretty soon, you can say, I hold my attack action, and then when they get close to you, you smack a bitch.
Can I hold an attack and then also prep a dodge so I hit them
No.
down?
With a
Dodge
bonus
is your
action
bonus
dodge.
action. So you just, on your turn, you say bonus
think you
action
might
dodge,
want
and then you're already good. Because then any attacks that come at you are at disadvantage.
Okay.
So you don't have to hold that. You don't have to do anything with that. You just do it.
So then I hold attack.
So then you hold your attack action. You can only hold one action per turn,
And then I'll
because then you use it as your reaction later on. So yeah, he'll hold his action to attack.
All right.
And I assume you want to hit this bitch.
Yes.
Okay. If he comes within your range.
Okay. All right, Tyler.
Next.
I use my action to put Couturier down in their barrel.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming Eric and or Odell are running behind me.
Yeah.
So I'll have them watch her.
Okay.
And then since I just used my zooming, I can't till I stop zooming. So I just go my normal 30 feet. So
Okay.
I'm
You can feel free to do the math on that.
90 feet away.
Okay.
I'm 90 feet away. So 10, 20,
Wait.
5, 10, 15, 20.
25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90.
So I'm still off the map.
Yeah.
When I move my next round, I'll come back
Okay.
onto the map.
All right. Up next is Chris.
5, 10,
Oh
15,
god, the entire wall's gone. The
12,
structural integrity of this building must be in very
25.
compromised.
I wonder.
I have a shot. I'm gonna take it.
Shoot me in the back, I dare you.
I might not hit.
That's a 6 plus
Well, at least
stuff.
you won't shoot me in the back.
Yeah, that's,
Elks don't have eyes.
that's gonna be 12 to hit.
No.
Bonus action. Yeah, he has spells.
You could pet. I have advantage on animal handling. Let's talk it out.
Too late.
I could do the animal friendship. Actually, I don't have that. I just have
Spiritual
animal.
weapon over that one.
Speak with animals.
Eh.
And beast sense.
That's
As
going to be a 19 to hit.
Okay, that hits.
Sad if it did.
Ooh, 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Awesome.
Or force damage, sorry.
Sweet.
Magic force
Okay.
damage.
Up next it is the elk's turn.
Come on, hit me, bitch.
They are going to. One's going for you guys.
Yes.
You get to use your held action.
Yep.
Okay, so roll to hit.
Rolling to hit.
And your ally is within 5 feet of you.
So that's
As a swashbuckler.
plus 7 for you, I think?
So he does get advantage.
Does swashbucklers get advantage with...
Yes, with
yeah.
5 allying within
So-
5 feet of them.
Roll
with
again.
advantage.
Roll again.
Nah.
Take the higher.
He has
Oh, okay.
advantage.
Yeah. Well, so that's
It's
plus
plus 7, so it's 8 plus 7, 15.
That hits.
That hits.
And you get all your sneak attack.
And then I get my sneak attack, and I roll a d8.
8 plus 2d6. So 5.
5 plus
5,
5
so 10.
plus
14.
14, and then plus 5 again.
5. So that's 19
19
points of damage. Yeah.
Sweet.
You can't actually use your cunning action to dodge.
Oh, can you not?
You can dash, disengage, or hide.
Oh,
I shouldn't hit.
So disengage would probably. No.
no, you can't
Okay.
disengage with...
Well, it's one attack against you will not be done with disadvantage then, and the other one's going to make an attack against you.
It's making an attack on him.
Yes.
Then I will use Sentinel. So my turn hasn't gone.
Oh, I am so sorry. They both charged as well.
Yes.
So yeah, they both charged. So
Still get my Sentinel.
Wait, that means you could drop its speed to 0 before it ever got into melee range.
You know what?
Nah, but it has to make it there. It has to
Oh.
make an attack on him.
Right.
And
Okay.
then I can make my reaction.
You
So
can't
the
move
one-
away, but I can make it 2.
the one against Takan, it is going to use its ram ability. So it rams into Takan. That's a nat 1. It whiffs by Takan.
21 for the one I took
Okay, so 21.
to hit.
Okay, that hits.
Alright, and for damage, it's 10.
10. Okay, it is almost dead.
Oh, cool. It's an elk.
It's a CR2.
Up
Don't
next.
look.
Oh yeah, so
Attack
the
me.
one that has to attack you. That is a 14 hit.
Nope.
Okay,
Wait,
So-
2 CR2s? That's what 2 gargoyles are.
against a level 4 party. But they don't have
Magic resistance.
they don't have any magic resistance.
So,
Only you are not doing magic.
I am the... Where are the eyebrows?
Yeah. Okay, so neither of them hit you with attacks, so none of them do ram damage. So that's the end of their turn. You guys notice there's one tree who appears to move, but is not. It's not initiating any combat.
I don't trust that. It's my turn, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. 5, 10, 15, 20. You can take that opportunity attack.
Okay.
25.
So the ram.
Yep.
It's a 17, so that hits.
I don't think it's
It
a
can't
ram.
do a ram attack. It just gets a.
It's just a normal
Well,
attack.
ram. No, there's the charge attack, and ram is one of its actions.
Oh, okay.
So it has a reach of 10 feet actually for that.
Well, yeah, then it hits.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So, ooh. That is 5, 9.
Kelly.
9.
Oh wait, no, I'm so sorry. That's a 13 damage.
Okay, so 6.
25, 30.
Okay. I'm gonna hit the tree.
You might want to invest.
What if the tree's friendly?
I don't trust like that. We've had no friendly trees so far.
What if it's a tree person who's
Reckless.
angry at the
Reckless, okay.
Archdruid for giving trees a bad name?
Oh.
Oh, double 19s. It hurts because it's so close to a nat 20.
Well, actually, it's almost on the other side of the.
7 plus 6, so 13 damage to the tree.
Okay.
But to say, I can deal with the tree.
Up next.
But I'm gonna deal with the tree.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's unfortunate. I'm still gonna cost Hunter's Mark.
Hunter's Mark?
Yeah.
Okay. That's the one who's very close to dying, so I would.
Oh,
Not the
well.
one
I
of
can
the
switch
other
it when it dies anyway.
Well, you have to use your bonus action to do it.
Just do it on
So
this
just-
guy because he hasn't been hit
Do
yet.
it on the other bitch then.
Okay. Alright, up next, Takan.
I
Mocha's scratching or
Okay.
something.
Roll to hit.
I think Mocha's scratching
get
something.
advantage.
She's trying to scratch the couch.
Oh.
You get advantage because you're the only one in 5 feet of him.
Wait, no, he needs to have an ally.
No, he's a swashbuckler.
Oh, okay.
So you get a little gun. Alright, 14 plus
14
stuff.
plus 7, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so that's 21.
So d8 plus 2d6.
8
7. Not bad.
plus
3.
3
So
plus
10, 12.
12, so that's plus another 5, so
So
that's
17 damage. Hot damn.
Okay, it is dead. How you want to do it?
I do that thing. I cut its head off, and then as it's falling, I stab my sword through it.
Okay, sounds good. Alright, the elk is dead. Up next, we have Mikkel.
I move 30 feet on the board.
Woo!
I use my action to go another 30, 5, 10, 15, 20.
Now you're gonna floof.
I can't flip until I
He
stop
has to
moving.
stop
Oh.
moving for an entire round.
But then I'm
That's it.
coming!
Don't worry, we're good.
Alright, up next, Slane.
I would like to guiding bolt that one.
Which one?
The
one.
untouched.
The
untouched elk.
Got it.
That's going to.
And I can't fit through the door frame as a big boy, so I can't grow until I'm
Cutting
inside.
bolt is such an overpowered spell.
It's a first level spell. Should not be. It's not hitting. It's fine.
Okay.
I just know it's not gonna hit.
What's that?
That's how an owlbear looks like.
And then I'll
Yes, that
do
is
my
what an owlbear
spiritual
looks
weapon
like.
as a bonus action.
Got
But
it.
it's nothing. So pretend
That's not gonna hit either.
Alright, up next is
it's a round.
Dem elk.
the elk's turn.
The
So-
elk in the tree.
So, the elk is going to.
No, it's not. Sentinel.
Well, oh yeah, okay.
Because it tried to move if he hits.
19 to hit.
So is that just the.
It has no movement.
Yeah,
it just
no
speed
is
is
movement
0.
anymore.
Okay.
That's max damage too. 16.
I can't leave where it is.
Yeah, but it
Okay.
still has reach with it.
So I can still murder him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
It has
Takan.
advantage on me too.
No, it can see Takan, because you went behind it, so. Its range for its rim is 10 feet.
Yeah, it
So-
can reach to come.
Sorry, buddy.
But I can't attack our tank.
Does a 17 hit?
Or
I'm
our
gonna
tank.
think so.
Instead, it hits damage.
I
That
feel like
is
this encounter was
14
not
bludgeoning
calculated for me
damage.
to not be in the fight.
Okay, I transform to.
Okay. You do that at your turn, not now.
Yeah, it's a reaction to getting hit.
It's not a reaction, it is a bonus
He
action.
means a reaction
Yeah.
in general.
Yeah,
It
so
doesn't mean
but
the
you do
action
have to.
action.
It is gonna be a forced bonus action though. So
You do.
yeah. So the tree actually,
Looks
you
sad.
have your eye covered, correct?
Yes.
Okay. If that's the case, it's going to actually look around you. It's not paying attention to you. And it's going to slowly, because I think it only can move like 10 feet around or something. So it's moving this way.
Yeah. I also used my
It can't
reaction,
move,
so I
yeah.
can't do anymore.
I feel like you're judging that tree too harshly.
It's trees.
my spiritual
Remember when
weapon-
those trees all ganked us?
Hey, Laura.
Not all
Mhm.
trees,
Give me my
Josh.
spiritual
Not
weapon,
all
actual threat.
trees.
Two. Okay, there we
Yeah, thank you.
go. Okay,
It was just bothering me.
up next,
Me?
Josh.
Wait, Josh needs to go. Bonuses again.
Do I finish off our elk, or do I finish off the tree?
The tree is nowhere near death.
Finish off elk.
Sorry. Yeah, I'll finish off the elk then. I'll move. Keep up. I'll move there, and then I'll get that elk owlbear one more time. Reckless, of course. It's 24.
Okay, that hits.
Alright, 13 points of damage.
All right.
I'm doing the big
All right,
feats.
up next, Kelly.
Oh, it's not dead yet.
No.
You can hit it.
I'm a blank over 5.
Got Hunter's Mark on that bitch.
Yeah, so if you hit it, you do a lot of fun things.
Okay, hopefully I hit it.
Miss.
Plus?
What is it again?
Right, that's
You hit. Don't worry.
plus 6.
Plus 6.
Okay, so now you roll
Here.
3d6s.
Can I borrow some plus? Thank you.
Plus stuff.
Plus 4. Blank.
Oh,
Or 8.
Ooh.
14 plus 4, that's 18.
Okay. How do you want to do it?
I just bash its head in.
All right.
It's a bloody pulp, but gross.
Ew.
Okay. Up next, Tikan. Both of the elks are dead. You see Stonk next to one of the forest boys.
It's a tree.
his bonus
Got one
action.
Oh yeah.
creature was just killed.
Huh?
Yeah,
Kelly
you
Kelly can use a bonus action
Yeah.
to
Oh yeah. You
Move
can
it
use
to
your
the
bonus
tree.
action to move the hunter's mark to the tree. Do you want to do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I attack the tree.
Okay. So you are now shifted at this point.
20. Do you want to be there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
Roll for attack.
I roll for
Don't
the-
get advantage on this one because I'm there. Oh. That's unfortunate.
That's a 9.
9. Okay. You can't bonus action bite because you already shifted. So that is the end of your turn. Up next, Mikkel.
Alright.
Hey, buddy.
Mikhail's made it to
Shut
the
up.
battle.
Woo! I see you to finally show up.
Okay, your turn.
Mikhail, you've ruined my entire line of sight. I want to move directly next to Mikhail because I can see him. Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Bonus action. Chomp.
Now he covers even more of your.
Well, that's
Completely
fine.
meaningless.
Okay.
Okay, we're going to first move the spiritual weapon over. It can be directly over it. That's going to be a 14 to hit.
14 hits.
That's going to be 10 points of bloodshed, force damage. Sorry,
Sweet. Okay.
is it still alive?
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna guiding bolt this again. That's a natural 15 plus stuff.
Okay. That hits.
I love guiding bolt.
Ooh. Oh,
I feel like we're
Balanced out.
12 points. And the next person who hits him has a radiant damage.
Okay. How much damage?
I feel
12.
like this tree isn't as bad as we're making it out to be.
I don't trust any more trees.
And next person who attacks it has advantage.
Okay.
And the next person who will attack it is me.
Josh.
It's up next.
It's okay. It's up next.
Yeah.
You see the tree
Looking
as
friendly.
angry as a tree can look.
Oh,
Turn
no.
its head, and you hear, not necessarily telepathically, but you do not see anything on its face move. Where is the tabaxi?
The fuck?
Ah!
The fuck?
I'm very big and right there.
Just like peeking through the door for hello.
Right, you're right here.
Yeah.
But it cannot leave. It cannot
Well,
leave.
it can
Stonk.
move.
It can move.
As long as it stays.
It
within
just
my
has to
range.
stay in your range?
Yeah.
Okay.
If
then-
it tries to leave, then I.
so it was right here, right?
It was one over.
It It's right here.
No,
No,
next to the barrel.
Right
Yep.
here.
So I can move
Okay.
2 squares, you said?
So yeah, it can move 2 squares.
Wow, it's a slow boy.
I can't. You guys are in my way.
And it just looks pissed off. And it's gonna attack Stonk. Does it have advantage?
Yes.
What did I ever do to you?
What do you mean, what did you do to it?
Is it...
Does a 16 hit?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Is it the ghost of the raven? Is it the uncle of those tree people I massacred?
Alright, you take,
I feel like I'm
17
being-
bludgeoning damage.
That's me.
No, wrong
You
person.
take 17 bludgeoning
Yes, I
damage.
take 17. And I take 8.
Okay, there
and
you
then
go.
you can stone endurance and just take none of it.
I could, but I don't need
It's gonna make me use a spell slot. No, I'm not even gonna bother healing you for that much.
I'm only down. I'm not even at half health yet.
You should maybe whack it.
I'm going to whack it now.
It's
and I don't
just-
have to use Reckless.
Correct.
This is awesome.
What's giving you advantage? Oh, because
Guiding bolt.
You don't need to reckless.
13.
13, that does hit. It does
Oh.
hit.
Barely, probably.
That is the AC.
Oh.
Alright, everyone, we got the AC. Record it. 12.
12 damage.
Yes.
Okay. You do 12 damage.
How's it looking?
It looks oofed.
Yeah.
you're up.
Hell,
You should maybe
Bonus
take
action.
a step forward so
Oh, yeah.
I can move.
Also,
Yeah.
use your bonus action to move your
I did that last turn.
onto the tree.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
Okay.
Already did, so you're all good.
Is it 9?
That should hit.
Plus
9
6,
plus
that's
6.
15.
Okay.
3d6.
3d6.
Plus 4.
Plus 4.
Unless you want to smite him.
You can reroll
hot
once.
Yay!
16,
16,
20.
20.
Do you want to smite it?
You should smite it.
I'll smite it.
Okay.
First
Can I
level
smite
spell
it?
slot?
How do I smite
Is
it?
that a d8?
Yes, I think so.
2d8 at this level.
Wait.
No, it whatever level they
Is
cast it at.
this
No,
the
You
D8?
get 1d8,
1d8 plus
whatever
another
level.
one for every spell level slot.
Yeah, based off of, I thought it was 1d8 plus.
No, it's 1d8, and then so use a flat 1d8 plus an additional 1d8 for every level spell.
Okay.
So it would be 2d8
So-
Got
for
it,
first
got it.
level.
At max
3d8.
level with paladins, they
Got
can
it.
do 6d8 a smite.
So you
Not
Is it
including
thunder
the
smite? Is
automatic,
it like a
like,
normal smite?
some
I mean, you
other
could cast
bullshit
that, but
I don't
that's a bonus action. Just
Also, if it counts as undead,
feature,
Or
just you have to use a spell slot, that's
I'm
it.
so confused.
Just use a spell slot, that's it.
does it count as undead?
Oh yeah.
No.
It's a tree.
Well, but if it counted as undead, she got an additional d8. I'm pretty certain that's how.
That's more if it's a fiend than
Go
anything
back.
else.
Is it
You're-
a fiend? I thought it was
Can't
undead.
give her that. You're on the right spot.
It's a tree.
Scroll up.
Is it?
It should be there somewhere.
What?
Is it not there?
Get up.
Hold on, I'm getting.
You can literally
Oh.
just tap your.
Tap that.
Yeah.
Oh, and then the other one's Hunter's Mark. Okay.
Alright, so
Roll this?
Go
Oh,
go
I
ahead.
already have two. Okay.
Roll up.
Uh,
Plus another 30 damage.
Alright, that you kill it, it's dead.
Yay!
Woo! Smite. That's the big boy damage.
Alright.
Big boy damage.
Okay, that is the end of this, however, I'm still going to keep initiative up.
Oh,
Oh boy.
Alright.
remember when you said you wanted it to end in 20 minutes?
Mhm.
Were you lying to us there?
It'll be almost done. It's almost done.
Hooray!
Alright, it's Matt's turn.
Okay.
Guessing.
Zekhan, it is all dead. What do you do?
What's yours?
You just stand there.
Does anybody want to do something?
I will pant and not move.
Okay.
I get my zoomies back. I
Your
look,
rage is gone because you aren't attacking something.
Yes.
I look around. More threats.
Okay, make a
Yeah,
perception
I'm
check.
taking a
I would
look
also
around.
Yeah.
like to do
Make
that.
perception checks.
Wait.
18.
Alright.
Oh, that's not
I also
Oh
look
my
back. Is Odell and Eric and my child okay?
Yeah, okay.
Fine.
Okay, so what do you roll?
18.
18. What Stonk roll?
3.
3. What? Anybody roll high?
12.
12. I'll say, Mikkel, you notice as in your large form, you see some of the trees beginning to move, some of the limbs beginning to turn, and they begin to extend.
Just everywhere?
Like
Or
the
over here?
trees are over here. Tree limbs are extending towards the party right now.
Go! Run!
What is it?
That's trees! Go!
I'm going to look at the trees.
Okay, so you're gonna stay there?
Well, I'm going to look at the trees because I've been warned that the trees are something wrong.
You see the limbs extending towards you.
All right, now I run.
30 action.
Would you like to run too, Matt?
Okay.
You want to go
My
get
turn.
Dave?
Dave.
Yeah.
All right, Matt's gonna go get Dave. I assume Dave's over here somewhere.
Yes.
All right, Matt's going to get
So
Dave.
most
Okay.
of it- most of this could
Y'all are
happen.
splitting up after the trees are okay.
I'll make sure
I can't
Matt's-
go through the house. I'm too chunk.
I'll make sure that Takan's okay.
I'm too slow to not run anywhere but through the house.
Okay.
But
You all get only one action. So
Wait, so
just
I can do
clarifying
another
that.
30?
No,
so
you only get one action.
so your movement is free,
and then you can move again.
and then if
Okay,
you
so
move
I can't-
again,
Yeah, you cannot move again. So there's
Wait.
one round of initiative.
yeah, so you can
you
use
can use your action to
Yes.
move again.
Yeah. So
Oh yes, you can
5, 10,
dash.
15,
Okay.
20, 25, 30.
There's nothing to attack. There's
Yeah,
nothing
we're
to hit.
so what we did.
I thought you were talking about it's just like if you already moved, you
No,
cannot.
no. We were using
Okay.
dash.
Got it, got it.
You're getting Dave.
Dave.
All right, so you've gotten Dave. I assume that's your action to do that. I'll just use my action to just keep a lookout and make sure that the
Oh,
tree
yeah.
right next to us is not
I'm
about
sure
to
it's
snag him.
fine that I'm near 4 trees by myself. Well, not in poorly for me.
I
All
can
right,
see
and
you.
then that's our turn.
All right.
It's not trees.
Next to
Okay,
Dave.
I need to check.
Next to Dave, honestly. Dave's the most
This is fun.
Oh, I love
All right.
this.
You two, because you're within 5 feet of a tree, need to make a strength saving throws. Mikkel, you need to make one.
Wait a
12.
second. I
Yes?
take that back. I can do feline Julie and this whole thing's double. So when I dash, I get another 60
Okay.
feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm all the way over here.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you do not have to make that save then.
I would know
Oh no.
not to take my time near the
No.
What is that?
That's
a
that's a recorded number.
Oh. Strength save, you said?
Mm-hmm. Oh no. What did you guys get? You got a 9?
Total. Yeah, 9.
You got.
1.
Plus, it's not going to
That's
be
the
enough.
number.
As the limbs of the trees begin slowly coming towards you, in a split second they get fast and wrap around your neck, and you guys are suspended in the air. You're currently being like hung by a tree. So I will say you guys hear the cracking
Of their
sh-
necks.
just of the tree.
Wait, is Dave okay?
Dave's okay. They did not go after the horse.
Wow, this is some great chiropractic.
All right. So you guys are suspended into the air. You are also, technically grappled, but you are restrained,
Get out here.
restrained and grappled. Whichever one's
Use
worse.
your crossbow.
Which one's worse? Restrained.
Restrained.
Restrained. Okay, you guys are restrained then.
How you doing over there, Ed?
He's asleep.
Ed's asleep.
We'll wake him up in a
We'll
bit.
wake him up once we're about to do other
You
things.
just snored.
Is that a fake snore to tell us he's asleep or an actual snore?
No, he's asleep.
He's,
Okay.
he's fully asleep.
So you
This
guys
is,
are currently being restrained in the air.
Do we go to initiative again? Or?
We are currently in initiative. So
Alright, so that was theirs, so it's
That
to
was their
me.
turn.
Then I'm going to use my action to escape from the
okay,
grapple.
roll strength.
And I guess I'll rage to do it, because I get advantage if I do that. I believe. I'll double check, but... Rage, advantage on strength checks and saving throws, yeah. So that is a good reason to rage. I got a non-natural 20.
Yep. Okay. You are able to put your hands around where the neck is and break the branch that is holding you, and you fall to the ground. It's not high enough for you to take damage, so you are
How high
It's a
up is
bonus
he?
action?
probably like 10 feet.
Alright, well, then I will move...
It's
So
not
he's like 2 feet above me then, at max height. I'll move here, so I'm just a little bit further away
Okay.
from the tree, and I will wait until my next turn, because that was my action to break free.
All right. Up next, we have Tavi. You hear this going on.
It's an unfortunate 5, 10, 15.
I don't recommend getting close
Yeah,
to the tree.
I can deal with this on the next turn.
I have a plan.
Alright, I'm
as
just
well.
gonna
I have all
spectate
have
it,
plans.
I guess.
I have
Just
a
get away
plan
from the trees.
that
I'm
cannot
not,
go
I'm
wrong.
not anywhere near the tree. I'm by the firewood now. This is fine. I'm just here.
Good.
I'm just chilling here now, I guess.
We can't have anyone else choking.
Let's go tell what the
I think
Or,
I think
mean,
it's Matt's turn. now.
Yeah.
Okay, Matt.
You're being strangled. Are you into it?
I do something about it.
So you can break free from grapples.
As
let's
a
do that.
athletics check.
He gets acrobat. Or no, it's
No,
it's,
Not strange? I think it's
Strength.
a strength check.
Yeah, it's a strength check.
Strength
Saving
save.
throw.
Saving. Oh.
That looks.
So a check is just your
I don't think
modifier.
rogues have proficiency in that.
I think they
Whereas,
have Dex and Wisdom.
Saving throw
Or intelligence.
Your class
Yeah.
will give you.
I've got.
You can add your proficiency to 2.
Yeah, they
Oh,
all-
it almost
You
went.
can open up
Okay.
your,
Plus
So
strength.
you try to pull yourself, but
those saves and throws
unfortunately,
for fun.
it does not work.
So
And
if you, were to
you
roll a
take
strength check, you would just add a D4.
for
You would roll a
10
strength
points
save,
of
also a D4.
bludgeoning choking damage.
Uh,
Are you down?
Yeah.
Let's say you have to make a
that
does
wisdom
hurt.
saving throw.
Yeah, no,
Or a wisdom
less
check. It's a
than-
minus
single
1 for
digits.
that. However,
Hey,
a
Chris.
wisdom saving throw is a +1. Yes.
All right,
Heal him.
How bad is it?
crit. Sorry.
less than 10.
It is your turn now, Mikkel.
Okay.
I need the
I
brain
have-
breaking
I'm
damage.
here. 5,
Yeah,
10.
I was gonna cast Sanctuary on him
20.
though.
What's this line?
That's the porch.
Anything that tries to attack him has to make a
30,
wisdom saving throw before
5,
doing
10,
any damage.
15, 20. That's within my
Don't-
dagger, my axe throwing range.
Mhm.
I will throw a dagger.
You
Uh,
are
axe.
at the
Okay.
tree.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm attacking the tree.
Okay.
Got it.
So sanctuary.
Does a what's my to hit my? Let's see, what's my to hit? Is +5. It's 14 to hit.
All right.
Doesn't die.
That is what you need to hit the tree, but
That's
not
not
get
gonna
the.
grapple that.
I would
So what-
fire ruin the tree. It needs to make a strength check, or have the tree be grappled.
I think.
Okay, so
Does it just fail its
can-
strength save then?
Just give me 1 second. So the axe you throw does not hit Tikan or the thing around his neck. Tikan, instead, you see a axe just wedge like maybe a few feet from your face into the tree. And are you fire ruining it?
The tree. It only does the tree. It does not affect things near the tree.
I don't think that's how that
it's
works.
a tree. It will be set on fire, and you will do damage to Tikan if you do that.
Do
I,
it.
I am ruling that. I'm sorry.
Do it.
That's not mechanically how it works, but
Trees are flammable mechanically. Trees.
Living trees are not flammable.
They must
Okay,
have
then
to blizzard
I
it, isn't it?
I will just do my axe
Biologically.
damage
Fire,
to the
fire,
tree
okay.
as close to the branches as I
Light
can.
on fire. You die.
Why?
If I die, it's okay. It's on fire.
But if you survive, you can light so many more on fire.
Can you
my-
please remove all the dice from the cart? Because I'm sure you guys are probably going to use it soon.
Okay, that's 15 points of slashing damage to the tree.
Okay.
God damn, what'd you roll?
To max damage with giant.
Nice.
Okay. Up next, we have Chris. Slane, what are you going to do?
That's a very hurt werewolf we got there.
Yeah, he's within 60 feet of me. This is fine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just cast a
Healing word.
healing word at 2nd level. 4.
Max?
Before he gets strangled.
Max?
You're healed for 12 points of
Health.
You're, just healed
You're
for
able
12.
to get 1 gasp of air in.
And then it gets to strangle him again.
Now it's its turn.
Okay,
Unless
let's
you
go.
have an action.
That I mean,
That,
could I
that's,
try and... No.
You could-
Not with an arrow, sorry.
you could shoot the tree.
Okay. Take on. Roll another strength saving throw.
My turn again.
Yep.
That's a 9.
9, okay.
Is it on its turn or that?
He can break through on its turn, but if he fails, he gets strangled.
Oh, okay.
So, you take 8
Damn it.
points.
Really wish I'd taken guidance now.
Maybe Stonk can just rip him out of the tree. It won't hurt his throat to be ripped out.
Okay. So, right now, from what it looks like, the trees are trying to reach out to anybody who is within 5 feet of them. And you all are noticing this effect as all these trees look like that they are being forced to reach.
I bellow out to the Eric and people to get away from trees.
Okay.
I think they probably realized this out
Yeah.
by now.
You hear Eric and Odell, "Get in the fucking cart!"
I just sort of point with my massive hand to the choking werewolf.
Alright,
We save him, get in the fucking cart and run.
So leave him to die.
my turn?
Okay, Stonk's turn.
Alright,
Hi, Mocha.
Sacrifice.
so...
I'll say with a reach of 10 feet, you could try and get up
Are
there.
you crying
Well,
right now?
with the
Just don't
reach
let it down.
weapon and my height, I am assuming that I could cut the branch
You
that
could.
is strangling him.
Yes.
Alright, I will reckless. and
If
I'm
you
going
could
to
also
smack this
save
fucker.
my axe, that would be nice.
No promises.
Because that's a nice axe.
So 18 to hit.
Doesn't hit. I'm sorry, it's an ironwood tree.
Oh,
No, I'm kidding.
that's really unfortunate.
Chikan falls to the ground. He's okay.
I take 30 points of falling damage.
No, you don't take any points
How
of
much
falling
HP
damage.
does a tree
Why do you want to
have?
die so
I
bad?
have it set at
Niantics.
because the
Fair enough.
awakened ones are. Oh, I won't tell you what the awakened ones are, but I have it half as an awakened. Trees have half the amount of HP as an awakened.
I did 8 damage, by the
You
way.
did 8 damage. Okay. You sever the branch that is choking Chikan, and he falls to the ground, and you're finally able to breathe again.
Alright, and then I assume as I can't, as like a bonus action, drag him.
I'll allow it.
Alright, I'm gonna just drag him. I'll just go that far, I'll say, is
Okay.
how much I'm able to do. But enough out of the way of the tree.
All right. If you guys work hard, stay 5 feet away from the trees, we don't have to continue initiative at this point.
Yeah.
But right now, yeah. What are you guys gonna do? How you guys gonna get
As
out?
we dash by the car, I would like to reach out and grab my axe.
Okay.
Oh, we
Uh,
rescued Dave.
Which will put me in 5 feet, but
Dave's
I'm
fine.
strong at the moment.
Roll a strength saving throw then.
Before
I
you do
have
that,
advantage.
I'm also going to cast Sanctuary upon you.
I
You
don't.
notice him doing this? What,
Well-
is it a bonus action?
It's a bonus action to cast Sanctuary.
Okay. His action's before you, so
Never mind.
Okay,
yeah, sorry.
good thing
If
I
I-
have advantage because one of those was a 1. That's 16 plus 5, 21.
you're good. You reach out for one of your axes, and one of the branch comes down, and you're just like, no.
I bitch slap Satan.
You just bitch slap Satan.
The tree?
Okay.
Alright, we get in the cart, we leave.
Here, I'll follow them.
Get in the cart, and you guys are running off into the literal sunrise. I think this is an appropriate time to end for today.
I
By
would
next
agree.
session, you guys are going to make it to the city.
Shopping episode.
You guys are gonna be in the city
Shopping episode.
near
What-
next episode.
What beef do the trees have with me?
I wonder what the beef could be.
I don't know what you could have done.
Yeah, no, I have no clue what you could have done.
I did shit to the raven, but not to the trees.
You're saying?
all
Oh
beat
my
up
god.
trees.
Everything alright?
Yeah, we just spilled some soda.
Oh.
All right. Well, any final wrap-ups? You guys just experienced the wrath of the
The
trees.
whole party killed the trees, not me in particular.
I'm sorry. I feel like this is an appropriate line. Even some of the trees are on his side.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, someone tried to burn trees alive, so if anyone, the werewolf should get it.
He did get it. You got hung. All right. Any final words before we wrap up?
So that's a good way to phrase
You
it.
got hung. Quite literally.
That's not the best phrasing.
We've had worse phrases.
So how you guys feeling? You may or may not have been correct in assuming that it was a trap.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I still got
At least we didn't lose Dave.
Oh, it's like, oh wow, look at that. It's a protection rune. Haha, fuck you, glyph of warding.
Well, now I know though, that if I ever see that.
Abjuration.
Actually, wait a minute.
How is that abjuration?
It is abjuration.
No, that makes sense.
It is.
Abjuration is holding it. What?
The trigger was done.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's lactose intolerant. You want to kill him.
that's hilarious.
I'm sorry, but now that I know that Dagas can also be a glyph of warding, I'm adding that to my notes.
All right. Any final words before stop the recording?
Trust trees.
Don't trust the tree.
The hills are alive
With the sounds of strangling.
with the sounds of Takan strangles.